No.
Did you say something then there, too?
No?
Oh, I thought you did.
I can give a whirl at the recap.
Go on, yeah, fire away. You do the recap then.
Is everyone here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, go on.
Okay, so after a good night's rest, we decided to make our way to the Broken Badger Tavern in search of this cook that might be interested in joining our crew. There was also the added bonus that we could do a search for Sin's, not saber, cutlass. So, two birds, one stone, we headed out. Upon arriving, we found a merry gathering of highly intoxicated bandits. That seemed to be a pretty lively party, and at center stage, a man dancing around waving the cutlass. On our journey here, we discussed uh, the basics with Sin, and that we all agreed that she was a bit dodgy, and we weren't really gonna take her up on her offer. So we made our way in, had a little bit of a nose around, and engaged conversation with the cook, who was basically the king of his own kingdom in his little kitchen. And his name, we found out his name was Christoph. Is that right?
Yep.
Right. So we're trying to
Yeah, that's right,
persuade
yeah.
Christoph to join us. Rosalind wandered off and started making conversation with the merry bandit waving the sword. I managed to convince him that the sword was cursed, and in return for her just passing him a drink, he was willing to just basically get rid of it. So we managed to acquire the sword, and also we had to sneak Christoph out of the kitchen, which we basically did under the guise that we were going outside for a pee. Mission successful on both counts. After returning to town, we gave the cutlass back to Sin, explained that we weren't interested in any type of reward, but she was insistent. So we took an IOU. So Rosalind now has an IOU in her back pocket for future use, in case we encounter her again. We made our way to the pet store. Pet store? What was that called? Something Pets.
Pets Paradise.
Pets Paradise, that was it. We made our way to Pets Paradise in the hopes of finding a pet parrot, and found that the halfling owner was missing a bear, and with the pets being 500 gold apiece, she offered that if we found her little bear cub called Honey, she would give us basically a free pet. So we went in search of Honey, and came across a hut in the middle of the jungle, which had an old lady in it. Unfortunately, Kraken was too focused on finding Honey, and after she said there wasn't anything in there, he bid her goodbye and carried on his merry search. Only to stumble across a giant snake, who he then thought would make a great pet, but Hissy, who he named, attacked us, and we had to kick the shit out of it. But not killing it, we ended up knocking it out, wrapping it in nets, and throwing it over our shoulders, and taking it back to the pet store, where we left it. I was gonna say we left it for safekeeping, but that all got out of hand later on. So we basically went in search of Honey again, followed the same path that we went, crossed the river, only to see the basket that Honey was known to be in being approached by, was it monkeys? Two monkeys?
Yeah, 2 gorillas it was,
Oh,
apes,
gorillas.
whatever you
Oh,
want to call them.
shit.
Yeah.
With a loud roar, a Kraken managed to scare them all off, and we successfully rescued Honey. Once back at the pet store, we agreed that Honey was the pet that was going to come with us. So we now have a pet bear cub as a crewman. We sailed back to the ship. We got everyone back to the ship and then set sail. Managed to go over the ship a few times, realizing it needed repairs. We managed to salvage some barrels to start the repairs, and then we bumped into a raft floating at sea with some bird dude waving us down for help, which we rescued. And we also salvaged his raft as well to help make the rest of the repairs. We found out that the Birdman can't really, or doesn't, don't know whether he wants to talk to us or just can't talk to us, but he does understand us. We also learned some important backstory about Rosalind. Actually, we didn't. Captain, how do you pronounce the name again? Loraya? Loraya, sorry, my bad. Loraya learned that Rosalind is basically a Warforged that's had her memory wiped. And the only two memories he can remember is one about Lady Constance Percival, which was a good memory, and one about someone called Lucius Angelson, which was a bad memory. We also learned a little bit more about Elira's family background. She comes from a noble house, and we decided to basically run under her family, noble family's flag. I think, did the professor conjure the flag up? I can't remember that bit.
Yes.
He did? Okay.
Did, yeah.
What else did we learn? We also learned that Kraken's stash was stolen, which he suspects might have been his former first mate, who also survived the run-in with the Novellian Royal Navy, which trapped and ambushed us. And upon and last thing on the session was we spied the Novellian Royal Navy Dreadnought, which was one of the ships that destroyed Kraken's former ship and annihilated his crew, approaching very quickly. And through the spyglass, we did spy Commodore William Stern at the helm, or not at the helm, but on bridge.
Alrighty then. Nice recap. Well played.
Thank you.
Well done.
Did we honestly do all of that?
Yeah, I know. It doesn't. It feels like way more than 3 hours worth of work, doesn't it? But yeah, you did. Yeah. Alrighty.
Consistency, we call that.
So, as Medi's just said, then the last thing you heard was Commodore Stern trying to get your attention. Weirdly enough, you know, even though the boats are not right next to each other, you seem to be able to hear him very clearly as he shouts, as he tries to get your attention with "Ahoy there!"
Is he infamous? Do we know of him specifically?
Let me think. So who are you three? I would say Kraken definitely does know of him. Athena, being from noble families, would probably also have heard of him.
I'm happy with not knowing of him, but obviously would still have a big dislike for the Novellian Navy. Just
so
kind of principle.
I think Eloine and Loraya would have heard of the Royal Navy's reputation as pirate hunters, basically.
Bad for
Rosalind,
business, in other words.
Yeah, Rosalind, your memory would be wiped to the point where you wouldn't even remember them if you did formally know them, right? Or would you recall it?
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't recall it, no. Okie dokie. Alrighty then. So that's where we're at.
Okay.
The dreadnought is sailing in your direction with Commodore Stern hollering out, trying to get your attention.
I was gonna kind of like silently curse to myself, going, I really don't want to talk to these people, but we're gonna have to. So I'd like to get. Sorry.
Can I suggest that I speak with the Commodore, since we're flying under we're sailing under my family's banner?
Absolutely.
if I could have use of your cabin to speak to him, and maybe if
He boards
anyone
us.
who doesn't want to be seen by the Commodore, if they could get out of sight or be hidden, that would be helpful.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna briefly explain to you what the hell's going on here. I'm like, "Arr! This lubber's the one that killed my captain and sank my ship. He's definitely gonna recognize me. If we're not gonna fight, I need to hide."
We do not fight these people. Not with this ship and not with this crew versus that. No. Kraken, you get down below deck. Hide.
Arr! In his excitement about being back on the seas and with
Yeah.
the new ship and all that, he didn't realize there's no cannons.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna say, Iluine, go with him. Go below deck and hide.
Aw, all the fun is here.
This is not gonna be fun. This could be dangerous. You get down
Ah,
Grab,
fine.
grab honey.
She sulks and goes down.
there. Elira, Roslyn with me. And we're gonna go and hail them.
Righty. So, Commodore Stern, as the dreadnought pulls ever closer to your ship, requesting permission to come aboard.
Permission denied for now. What do you need from us? We are in a hurry, but we will speak with you.
You have entered the waters of Narnwyn. As per the trade agreement, you must agree to port and have your cargo checked by the Narwinian Guard.
Hang on. Isn't this the Novellian army?
It's the Novellian Royal Navy, but you're in Narwinian waters.
Yeah, sorry. I'm a bit confused here. So why are they wanting to board us when they're not part of Narwyn? What?
Yeah, well, we don't know, do we?
Okay. That's fine, as long as that's...
It's deliberate.
You do not fly Narwinian colours. You do not have the authority to do so, so I will have to respectfully decline.
We are the Royal Navy.
And this is not your authority.
We enforce all the waters of Athora. Please, comply or be boarded.
Things might go smoother, Captain, if we let him come aboard to speak.
What was the name of your house again?
It's House Valtoria.
Valtoria. You are causing offense to House Altoria. I will allow a meeting between you and the head of the house.
We do not come to fight. We're merely making sure everything is above board. There are lots of ships on the water as of late. Pirates abound, you know?
We will permit the entry of one person to check.
By the way, sorry, it's not them wanting to check. They're requesting that you dock at Narnwyn and have the Narnwyn forces check.
Ah.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
If
We
you
will do
don't
that
want us to come
permitted.
aboard, we will escort you to the dock at Narnwyn.
Very well. We
Do
will
you
go to...
comply?
You're not giving us much choice.
I am not, Captain. I assume it's the captain with who I'm speaking,
That is correct.
and you're from House Valtoria?
Yes. We're transporting one of their heads of house.
May I speak with them?
I look at Elira for confirmation.
If you wish to speak, Commodore, can we speak aboard this vessel?
Of course. I shall come alone.
I nod at her. You may I grant you use of my cabin.
Thank you, Captain.
With his voice booming and all that, and me below deck, could I still hear his voice?
Yeah, pretty much. Like he'll just be using the thaumaturgy spell to make everything just be super fucking loud.
You facilitate that.
Sorry?
We facilitate him coming aboard.
Alrighty. Bear with me while I find his token, because I've just dropped it somewhere. There it is. So the dreadnought pulls closer over to your vessel there, and I don't think you really realise until it's right next to you the sheer size of this ship, compared to the one that you're in. And the ship that you're in is not small. However, the dreadnought casts a shadow over your ship as it pulls next. An extendable plank leaves the deck of the dreadnought, and Commodore Stern makes his way down to the deck. There he is. Ah. No longer have to use that strange magic. Well, interesting vessel you have here. With who,
We don't
with
see.
who should I be speaking?
I am Elira, youngest daughter of Duke Alistair Valtoria.
Pleasure to meet you.
Shall we go to the captain's cabin to have our discussion, Commodore?
Of course, lead the way. As he's on there, he looks at you, Rosalind, with kind of like a... I feel like I recognise you, young lady.
Oh, well, I just have one of those faces.
Have you ever been to Novell or Devron? He's addressing you, by the way, Rosalind.
Not as far as I remember.
I'm sure I've seen you somewhere. Well, maybe it'll come back to me. Anyway, I assume you were a slave or some kind of house carl of House Valtora?
Something like that, yes.
Excellent. Well, back to work with you then. Lead the way. Lead the way, young lady. Readdressing Elira now.
Yeah, so
To the captain's cabin, yeah.
we head to the captain's cabin. Roya, are you coming with us or staying?
It seemed
This
like it
is-
was a private matter, so I will wait outside. Unless my presence
Okay.
is requested.
I'm happy for the captain of the vessel to be in the meeting.
Then I shall come with.
Okay, so the three of us go to the captain's cabin.
Okay, we enter the captain's cabin. Stern, obviously, he follows you. Ah, I assume you to be the captain of the vessel. He addresses you, Larea.
That is correct.
I trust you're taking good care of a Valtora noble.
As much as can be possibly done, sir. With a
Excellent.
smile at him.
So to the matter at hand, Commodore.
Of course.
We are on a tight schedule and would prefer not to go to port if we don't have to. I presume you have very good reason for stopping a ship flying under the banner of House Valtoria.
Of course. There are many ships in this area of the seas of Leighton. It has come down to a task of the Novellian Royal Navy to police them. We want to make sure
As they should.
we want to make sure that you are safe and there are no stowaways on board.
I can assure you there are no stowaways on board this ship.
Well, it is part of the trade agreement that anyone entering non-Armenian waters must have their vessels checked at Outwater Harbour. Surely you would know that, being a noble.
And surely you would know that any vessel sailing under the banner of House Valtoria is doing so at the command of the king. I'm presuming it's king.
It is a king in Devron, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, but of course the Novellian Royal Navy is also under the direct command of the king. Would you, if you're so determined not to dock in Narnwyn, where exactly are you heading, if I may ask?
I kind of look at Elara like, may he?
Sorry?
I look at Elara with a questioning look of, well, may he?
I'm afraid I can't disclose that to you, Commodore, because we are on a voyage for the king that is of utmost delicacy.
See here, Commodore. I've been asked to ferry this young miss here on behalf of her family and for the glory of their family. In doing so, increasing the standing of her house. And as you can understand, this is a very time-sensitive matter. How can we facilitate this?
I understand.
I'm sure you don't want to cause a political incident, Commodore.
Of course. He's starting to look a little bit like browbeaten. So, if you two both want to roll persuasion, and we'll add your combined score together, if it beats 30, then you're. Let's see. So we need a persuasion from. Oh, nice. Of course, yes. No political incident would be. Would you mind if I very quickly took a brief look around your cargo hold myself then before, and then I'm sure we can both be on our way to our destinations.
By all means.
Thank you. Would you like to escort me, or should I go alone?
No, I will escort you.
Well, lead the way.
It would make the crew more at ease.
I leave the escorting to Captain Larea.
Nice to meet you, Lady Valtora.
Commodore.
He bows. He takes his hat off and kind of gives you a little bow. Lead the way, Captain.
I don't actually see the map if we're on that. I just see
You
the.
don't? Oh, okay. 1 second.
Yeah, we've just got a nice picture of a ship.
Yeah.
You should... What?
With no cannons.
Oh shit! I've been doing this whole thing without me even moving any of you over. Jesus Christ! Sorry.
Okay.
There you are.
If you're of the mind and all that, it worked.
There you go. Now you say okay, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's Commodore Stern, by the way, in the captain's cabin. There you go.
Please tell me you saw that roll.
I did see that roll.
Okay.
Where are you?
I'm now a female orc.
Where are you two, by the way?
They're downstairs. In the bottom hall.
Downstairs.
So we should
Yes.
have put you down here then, yeah?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'm a lady.
We are pretending to have tea party with whatever is available.
The Commodore follows you,
Yeah,
Lorraine.
I'm just gonna show him around. Like, yep,
And who is this gentleman?
this is our ship's cook.
Ah, excellent. Every ship needs a good cook.
I'm keeping it deliberately very brief because there isn't much to see, you know.
Of course.
We've not got
Is
any
this-
cargo.
Is this like down or is this
That's
up?
up. Sorry, down's that one there.
Down's that one.
Yeah.
My bad. I was heading towards that one.
So we'll head down
And
then.
I'm deliberately walking loudly so they can hear me coming.
Okay, well, you three roll perception then. That's you three. That one's an NPC. You two roll perception. Okay. So you heard Larea coming by the bang of her boots on the floor above.
Okay, I quickly then say, try not to speak. And see, just like that. We've got this. And Illyrin sits next to Kraken.
Okay.
Down here is our main cargo hold and crew quarters. Please don't disturb the crew, they are resting.
This is your crew.
Yes.
The white bird kind of gets up and walks almost right the way up to Stern. Good evening, sir.
You need more rest. Come back here.
He kind of tilts his head a little bit at Stern and then does as you tell him to do and goes back to his sits on his little mattress. Everything seems in order down here.
I give a look at Kraken and then look again and then look again.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Yes.
If you excuse us, we are busy.
Of
Didn't
course.
want to talk. Busy lady stuff.
Of course.
Ladies in waiting in training, you know?
You seem a rusty old warforged.
Yes, best leave him to it.
Wait, he's alive?
Well, I'm not really sure.
Okay. All right.
You know, nobles and the curiosities.
Thank you for your cooperation, Captain. I shall return to the spear.
Thank you, Commodore. We shall be on our way post-haste.
I will inform the Narwinian Royal Navy, Narwinian Harbour Master that you will not be docking in there to let you through.
Much obliged, Commodore. Is there anything else that we will need to ensure a smooth transit?
No, you may continue on.
Thanks.
He goes back over.
For the glory of House Valtori.
For the glory of Devron and Novell. And he heads up to he heads up his ramp and back to it, and the dreadnought tugs away and heads off. You do, however, notice, Rosalind and Larea, since you're on the top deck, that the dreadnought is heading the same direction as you are.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna watch it go. I'm just gonna smile and look at it go, and as soon as they're I know they're out of like direct vision, I kind of turn to Rosalind, let's go.
Alrighty.
So I leave the captain's cabin and meet captain on deck.
You going back up top deck?
Yeah.
Are you all going back up the top? Larea and Kraken as well, or?
Yeah, let's go see what's happening.
If they left, then yes.
I'm just gonna look at Kraken and I'm like, I don't know what you did, but good work.
Right there. It's starting to become to head towards nightfall now. The professor kind of heads down. Very good, very good. It could have been a disaster.
Yeah, where were you?
But I stayed hidden. I didn't want them to link me with Narwin. They might have thought I was. They might have made it even more difficult. But you seem to have it under control.
Kind of see that. It turned to Elias. Thank you.
We need to get out of here before
Yeah.
he reports to his superiors.
Let's go.
I think I would strongly suggest that maybe some of you started to have a small rest now. We're already not long. We're not far from our destination. The next few days and so on. Maybe it's about time you had some sleep.
Well, it's
I
been a
would
bit of an
strongly suggest
exciting.
somebody kept watch on the top deck, but the rest of you, and myself, of course, it's sleep.
Well, since you all voted me as captain, I suggest that I take the first one. You guys go have a rest.
Okay.
I'm captain.
Go sleep.
You sound like the orcs from the first ever Warcraft. I'm not that kind of orc.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Oh, that's so good.
Alrighty. So, the professor suggested the rest of you get some sleep, and Larea is going to take the first watch.
I'm taking my stuff back from Kraken because I don't think he wants to keep on pretending to be a late Hisa. I was like, okay, I'll take it back, but if you need it, just let me know.
But the ship's still following. Ship's still following. I don't know what voice to
Oh,
do
that's-
now.
dreadnought's got ahead of you now and off into the distance.
Oh, right, okay.
It's fine. We put it back on if you want it. Unless you want it now, you can keep it.
It's just
By
in
all
case
means.
these, like, keep on using the spyglass to monitor us once they realise we're going in the same direction.
They know we're going there.
They know we're
So-
going
No,
that
that
way
pretty
anyway.
things. Okay, you can keep them. She doesn't take them off.
Wake me when you're ready, Captain. I'll take the second watch.
I'll drag you down to the sleeping bed then. And the rest of you, Rosalind, I don't think you need to sleep, do you? So,
Yeah, I only need to spend 6 hours in an emotionless state. So, I could just stay up here as an extra set of eyes.
so you just stay still if you like, yeah.
Mm.
Okey-dokey.
Well, 3 of us are elves, aren't we?
Yeah, we just need trans.
Okay, I'll throw you all downstairs for the time being then. Oh, I see.
We can finish a long rest in 4 hours with the trans.
Okay, so the rest of the crew, you all head off down to the chambers to get your heads down for the evening. You can have a short rest, but I don't think you need to restore anything and so on. You patrol the decks, Loraya. Rosalind stays up top, keeping you company, and so does Fry. He stays at the helm, with his lantern, which glows a strange like blue color in the dark. The ship moves at some speed now.
Kind of pull out my lute and play like a slow, soothing melody.
Oh, I also want to do my infusions, but I'll message you about that
Yeah,
afterwards.
sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Alrighty. As you play your flute there. Sorry, was it lute?
Lute this time, yeah.
Sorry, as you play your lute there.
Yeah.
A-
Moonlit sea, very nice ambient.
a pod of dolphins kind of swims up from the ocean floor, swims alongside your vessel. They will be swimming there and enjoying your music for the next 4 hours.
Very faint smile.
They kind of make the little dolphin noise, which I can't do, but we'll assume
Yeah.
made the dolphin noise. I just sound like a horse, though.
That was a horse, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The next 4 hours of the next 4 hours go without incident, other than you're kept company by Fry's weird humming, you know, la 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 la, yeah, pirates. You know, Fry being and Fry, and then Rosalind's very quiet on the top deck there. After 4 hours, you can go and wake whoever's replacing you.
I tell Rosalind that I'm heading down for the night.
Very well.
You sure you
Good
don't need
night.
any sleep?
I'm sure.
Very well. Kind of walks down a bit awkwardly. Right, I'm gonna go and get Elira.
Okie dokie. So Elira, you're up. Array,
Okay.
you're down.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So
So I checked to see that the Commodore has left the vicinity.
yeah, there's no sign of that dreadnought now. It's disappeared for the time being.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Elira went up a lot in the competence estimation, so she's happy for her to do the one.
I see. A little bit further into the night. I think you were gonna sleep now. Yeah, a little bit further into the night, Elira. You notice a little bit further ahead. Fry shouts to you, "Look at that! In the water there!" and he shines his lantern to, like, kind of towards it, and the lantern gives off a very, very like a very, very bright light, like more so than you would have expected to. Obviously, the lanterns on the ship are lit, but this is almost like a huge blue spotlight, and you see like some kind of old man. He looks like he's dressed in seaweed, and he's on some kind of strange makeshift fishing platform in the middle of the ocean. What you want to do, miss? Shall we leave him?
Have you seen anything like that before?
You probably haven't seen, a car.
You cut out there, Phil.
This platform in the middle of the ocean. There's a very small, tattered rowing boat next to the platform. That is obviously how he gets back to land and so on. But as far as you're aware, there's no land in sight.
I'm thinking we should just carry on path, leave him to his fishing.
All right, miss. We'll carry on. Fry spins the wheel on the ship, over to the left, so that you sail straight past this small fishing platform, and the fisherman doesn't even look at you. He just continues to sit on his little stool.
Yeah, he's fine. He's got his little rowboat. He doesn't need rescuing.
He's good, yeah. So, other than that, the next few hours of your shift go without issue, unless there's anything you want to do. Once you've done everything you want to do, you can go and wake up the next person who's taking your place.
Okay. Don't think there's anything I need to do. I'll go and wake Kraken. Is Kraken taking a watch?
Alrighty then. We'll swap you two over. Kraken, you're up next. So again, Rosalind motionless at the top of the ship there. Fry. Hello, Kraken, mate.
Fry. How goes it?
All good. Seen a man there fishing before. He looked lonely. Miss Elira said ignore him. Called him a peasant or something, I think.
Was he called
What's
up for us?
He just completely ignored us, like we weren't even there. On his little platform, he looked quite happy.
As long as he was alright.
Yeah, he was alright, he was. During Kraken's shift, the sun starts to rise. And again, Fry points something out, floating on the water up ahead. Look at that! You see that in the sun, look! And he points over the side, and roll us a perception, please, Kraken, see if you can see it. Oh, you definitely do. You notice a coffin floating in the water, covered in barnacles. What is it? Have a look over there, Kraken.
It looks like a coffin.
You all bring it up?
Aye.
No.
No
Alright.
good can come of a coffin floating in the sea.
Drop your. Give us a strength check then, please, Kraken.
Hang on.
Okay. So Kraken lowers a rope, and as the coffin flies past, he uses the rope anchor to hook it up. And due to his immense strength, he's easily able to pull this coffin onto deck. So the coffin looks pretty old, and it's covered in in barnacles and bits of old dried seaweed and so on. There's a name carved into the coffin, in very crude carving, not like it doesn't look like it's been done as decorative. It says Orlok. However, one thing you do notice is that the coffin is completely wrapped in chain, and that chain is locked with a huge silver padlock.
What was the name on it? Sorry, Orlok.
Lock.
Oh,
Like,
that's damn strange. Why is it padlocked? It's got chains all over it.
who knows? Looks weird, doesn't it? You want to open it up and see what's inside?
Hang on. I
Fry,
give
the old voice of reason.
it, I give it a bang with the hilt of my axe. Just knocking on it.
Nothing happens. It just makes a sound.
We'll leave it for now. Wait till everyone's awake.
When you smart, why don't you take it down? Put it in the hull. Put it in the hold, even. Don't want to leave it on deck up here, do we?
I don't want to make.
Or
too
do you?
much
I mean,
noise.
I don't know.
I'll leave it on deck.
All right.
I won't put it on the bridge though. I'll just stick it down here. Leave it close to the side in case we need to tip it over or something. But I'm just thinking it could be some like more salvage to help repair the ship.
All righty. So I'll just if you're putting it just here. Where are you putting it? Just where you're stood.
Yeah.
Right. We'll just I'll draw.
Actually,
it on
where would I have brought it up?
here.
I'll just leave it where I brought it up.
Do you see it there, covered in grey, coloured in grey?
I can't see. Oh
See it
yeah.
there? Yeah. Okay, that's where
Sorry,
the coffin is.
I'm colourblind, so I couldn't really see that.
Oh yeah.
So
No
you
worries. No
squiggled it.
worries. All right. So that other than that, the rest of your shift goes pretty well, Kraken, and then you may go and wake everybody else up now. There's no need for everyone's had a decent enough sleep, I think.
Wakey, everybody!
All right, you'd all hear that from above deck, so you can awaken and appear above as you like.
Okay. Heading up to the top deck.
So you're pointing to
Keep them moving.
the Christoph.
Morning,
Morning, Christoph. What's
morning,
good?
Captain.
What's good?
Ah, well, some dry biscuits, I think.
Control. And Luke,
There you go. Enjoy.
chill. Walk upstairs. Chew on the biscuit as I walk.
All right.
Have an idea some food for food.
Righty, so everyone's back up top. Good morning, everybody, says the professor.
Morning.
I trust
Morning.
you're all,
Green?
I trust you're all well rested.
What's
Relative.
that you've got there, Kraken?
Morning, Captain.
Oh, someone appears to have brought something aboard. What's that?
We found some salvage early hours. I haven't
Salvage,
opened
you
it, so I just brought it aboard.
It looks like a coffin.
Aye. Wrapped in chains. And padlocked.
A coffin wrapped in chains. Oh, how exciting!
It's got someone's name on it as well. Orlok.
Does
Oh,
does the name mean anything?
not to any of you, no.
Can I just kind of splutter at him a bit? Like, why would you bring this aboard?
Oh, we could use it to patch the ship.
No. This is bad news.
I mean, I can probably open it, but I'm not sure we should.
What
Ew.
if it's a vampire?
Yeah, no. Death in the sea goes well enough without us inviting it. So can we please not have this on the ship?
Can Kraken pick it up and rattle it around a little bit? See if anything's in there. See if anything jingles.
You could definitely pick it up and shake it, yeah, and it makes kind of like a thud sound inside, like.
So
Oh, stop doing that. You make a smoothie after him now. Whatever is in there.
could we not find out? Can he please go back to the sea where it belongs?
Oh, just one moment. She puts her hand on the coffin. She wants to feel if there's
No, no,
anything
no, no, no.
magical. It's fine.
The coffin feels dry and wet at the same time. Weird feeling.
Interesting. That's unusual. How long did you have it outside? Outside of water, I mean.
How long
Doesn't
was-
matter. It's going back in. Throw it back
Wait.
in.
It could be something cool in there.
Could be something dangerous, and then we won't even make it.
Orders,
But if
Captain.
it's dangerous, we can just throw the boat again. Come
people-
on.
Your
People
orders,
don't
Captain. You
usually-
decide.
People don't usually chain and padlock a coffin for no good reason.
Well, she's got a
I'm not
point.
sure about this.
No, we are chucking it back in the ocean, please. Kraken, put it back where you found it.
Aye, aye, Captain. Kraken just kicks the thing over the side.
Right, the coffin lands back in the sea and floats off into the distance as your boat continues to move.
Oh,
Bye, Orlak.
We're not far away from where we need to be now.
excellent.
The great storm is probably a day away by my calculations. We'll know when we start getting close, I think. I believe strange phenomena are abound.
I've already found one. Indicating the coffin. Right. So, anyone who's not had breakfast, there's biscuits downstairs.
Okay.
But after you've done that, Kraken, I have a job for you.
Aye, Captain.
Okay.
Did you say something? Sorry, it went really quiet.
Change
Hello?
something.
I think you're
Somebody
cutting
saying
out.
something? Who's trying to say something there?
I was trying to hear Mendy.
I replied, aye, Captain. Waiting
Okay.
for what you were
Oh,
wanting me to do.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you properly either.
Oh, I cut out.
Yeah.
You cut out, we couldn't hear you properly, yeah.
Okay.
I think breakfast sounds good. Even if it is just biscuits.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a little job for Kraken to do. So I don't know if you guys want to do something while that's happening.
Eloin, a little bit annoyed with Loria that she didn't want her investigate the coffin. She's like, well, any job I need to do, but don't send me to eat or to sleep. Oh, I swear to God, I will be so mad at you.
You can kind of see her sweating a bit. Like, what can I get her to do? Do the sails look okay?
For the time being, yeah, the sails look all right, yeah. You could probably do, there's always the crow's nest. Someone can always do a job up there.
Actually, yes, there is something you can do.
Oh?
Yesterday, Kraken was looking for some materials, but that didn't really go very well. With your fantastic discerning eyes, kind of indicating all the jewelry she's made, do you think you could go downstairs into the hold and see if you can find any empty barrels that we can use for reinforcing the hull?
Yes, I can do that. Of course.
Here.
Yes.
The raft, I've dismantled that, so that all that's ready to be used.
Fantastic.
Oh, good morning. Good morning, Rosalind.
Good morning. I was told there were biscuits.
There are bloody biscuits. They're pretty shit, but they're biscuits all the same.
Oh, right. Well,
It's not usually what I'd serve. But here, and he hands you over like this pile of like dry biscuits and like a bit of cloth. Not sure how long exactly they've been in this barrel for, but I'm sure they're edible enough.
I see. Well, thank you.
That's all right, dear. Anything else I can do for you while you're down here? You've been pretty lonely.
Oh, well, actually, I just came for the biscuits, really.
Ah, well, good to know I'm one of the team. See you
Yes,
later then.
of course you are. Right. Goodbye. I'll go back upstairs with the biscuits.
Alrighty. Alrighty. So, Lorraine, you're going to... Eloine, you're going to look at barrels downstairs, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Right, there you are. Anything you'd like me to do, Captain? Says the professor.
Any more information you can give us about this storm? Or can you make yourself useful, maybe also helping look for barrels? We can survive this storm.
I can certainly go and help Eloine.
Yeah.
Yes, the only information I have is we're like I say, we're probably one day away. We'll probably approach the storm probably towards nightfall this evening.
Really? Is there any magical defense you can give to the ship?
Not so much defense, but I can say I would strongly recommend that you get somebody to watch out. Things are apparently a bit strange once you get closer to the island.
There's someone up in the pro ship. I kind of look around. Who seems more available, Elira or Rosalind?
After I've got the breakfast biscuits, I'm happy to go on watch in the crow's nest.
Yeah, me too. Well, actually, I should probably do what you asked me yesterday and inspect the ship for structural damage.
Yes, please. So we'll do that then. Elira up in the crow's nest and Rosalind look for any structural weaknesses where we need to reinforce.
Mm-hmm.
It's a plan. Okay, then. I will begin then with Kraken. I show him the biscuit, like, we have a food situation, and I have a plan. But I need your strength.
Aye.
And I walk over to the side, because I have my net here. And we should have some extra lengths of rope.
Mhm.
And I show him, like, I'm going to put some weights on the side of the net. I need you to trawl this for me. We're going to see if we can get some fish. Bit better food than
Captain.
biscuits. I need you to keep a good eye and a good feel of the rope. And when it starts filling up, I need you to lift it back up. Can't be going in for too long, or we'll lose the net.
Not a problem, Captain.
Pretty sure you've done this before.
Aye.
Excellent. And I give him my net.
Alrighty. So Kraken's going a fishing.
Yep.
Double check the net. I don't know if you need me to make a check on that.
I've checked it beforehand. Or
Oh,
at least I would like to think I would have checked it before giving it to you to make sure it was structurally sound.
okay. Do you want me to just like a strength check to chuck it out or anything, or do I just?
Yeah.
Make a strength check, and then make a survival check, and then make another strength check, please.
So for the record, I'd be happy if we get any form of fish, or I don't know how deep or shallow it is. If it's relatively shallow, if we get some seaweed, that's fantastic to cook with as well.
So you throw the net out. It doesn't go too far, but far enough. Then you leave it, and leave it, and leave it, and then you pull it back up after a good 5-6 minutes or so. In the net, you did manage to catch 6 fish, all of a smallish size, maybe a trout, if you like. They're not actual trout because obviously they're river fish, but they're trout sized. Call them bream, shall we? Sea bream. There's also some seaweed in there. Some broken shells. Quite a nice looking rock. And a glass bottle with a cork in it.
It's Kraken's loot. So
Okay, I have a look at the bottle. Pop the cork off.
When you pop the cork off, it absolutely stinks. Roll me a Constitution save.
Ah! Smells worse than me.
Okay, you
Wow.
are absolutely undeterred by this whatsoever, and you start you start throwing it under Lorea's nose. Oh, look at this! You know what I mean? That's what you.
God,
Look what I
I have to
found.
make.
Now you need to make a con save since his was so good. You absolutely don't pass that, and you vomit overboard at the smell at the smell of feces and urine that's in that bottle.
Oh, God.
You okay, Captain?
No. What in places is that?
I turn it upside down and give it a little swill to get the message out.
Yeah, there ain't no message in there. There's just a lot of shit and piss.
Oh,
Yeah,
just to get the shit and piss out then.
it goes all over the deck.
Ah, gotta clean that up.
Clean that now.
Aye, Captain.
kind of walk around that. Into that, like, can I look at the fish?
Yeah. Like I say, they're a red colour. They're a red colour, and they're about bream size. So maybe the size of 2 hands, if you like.
Nice. Is anyone on deck? Is the professor here?
The professor and Rosalind are both there, yeah, on deck.
Russell has a job to do, which is important. So the professor, I'll wave him over. I'll make him useful.
Yes, Captain.
Help me carry this down to Christoph.
Of course. I'll take it down now.
And Kraken?
I'm doing it, Captain.
Swab.
Aye.
Right, the professor heads downstairs and passes the fish over to Christopher. Oh, well. Very nice. Just,
I gather
shame.
the seaweed as well.
Not really sure how to cook with that aboard the ship, but okay.
Bring down the seaweed as well.
Excellent. More ingredients for the future.
What are you complaining about?
I'm not complaining, even though you're not downstairs. I'm not complaining.
I said I was bringing him stuff, so.
Oh, sorry. I'm not complaining. There's not really much I can do with fish and seaweed without any kind of way to cook it.
What do you need?
Fire would be good.
Hold that thought. Store this. Chuck the seaweed up the professor's holding the fish as well. I don't care where he puts it. What's his problem now?
I could bury the fish in salt for a while.
Yep, that sounds like a good plan.
All right. Well, I'll get to it, Captain.
And I'm gonna go find Ross.
All right, she's top deck, isn't she?
Yeah, just looking for damage.
Larea, roll me downstairs. Roll me a perception check, please.
Nope.
I didn't mean Larea, sorry, I meant Eloine. Keep getting your
About me?
Yeah, Eloine, roll me a perception
Oh,
check.
do you see me that I put myself over there because I want to talk to the bird first?
Oh, before you go looking for the barrels.
Yeah, I did type in the chat, sorry.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see it. The white bird is sitting on the mattress. He looks up at you.
You're quite lazy, aren't you?
Continues to stare at you in a very bird-like manner.
He's just going to sit in the bed the whole day doing nothing.
Like, shrugs his shoulders at you.
Don't you want to be useful? Since, we helped you.
Again, he just moves his head in like a weird pigeon-like neck movement, and then shrugs his shoulders again.
Oh, we have been.
Alia?
Yeah? Hello?
What did you say?
Sorry, I know disconnect. I asked him if he would like biscuits because we have some.
He nods his head, like.
So it's as much. So, can you fly?
Shakes head.
Oh, why not? Are you injured?
He just like puts his head down, looks at the floor, a bit sad.
Oh. So it's a yes, right? Did someone hurt you?
He just continues to look at the floor, looking a bit sad.
Do you like shiny things? Do you want this? She gives him a pearl. Like a bit shitty one, but still.
Yeah, he takes it with his little feathery hand and puts it in his little pouch.
Why don't you speak? Well, biscuits are upstairs. And... Oh, by the way, I'm Eluin, so if you need anything, just let me know. I'm going to look for barrels. You can join me if you want.
He gets up to follow you.
She shows him with the hand. Biscuits upstairs, barrels over there. I'm going to look for them. So feel free to do what you want.
He heads over to the barrels with you.
Okay. And we both start to look together for the barrels.
Okay, so roll a perception, and then you can add his wisdom onto that, so you can add a 6 to that.
Okay.
All right, you managed to find quite a few empty barrels there, which can be which could be useful to plug any holes if there is any.
Nice. See, together we can do things. I felt inspired because you stood here. Thank you.
All right, Eloine, you can have a point of inspiration for that, since you use your charisma and niceness to get the White Kenku to feel part of the crew.
Yay! In that case, me and the Kenko probably would get the biscuits, and then I would go and report to my sister about the barrels.
Righty, the Kenku takes the biscuits and heads back down to his bed. Righty, and then you can go up to the top, where your sister is with Rosalind.
Yeah. I presume she's kind of running around inspecting stuff.
Yeah, Rosalind, what are you doing right now?
Looking for structural weaknesses.
Righty. You don't really find any on the top deck, but you might find something down below.
Mhm.
I presume she's already been down as well doing that.
So if you've been down below, Rosalind, you would find that the boat is a bit unsteady, but it's nothing that can't be fixed with with some nails and wood.
Okay.
So all that needs to happen then is Rosalind just needs to let Kraken know where those are, so we can begin doing that. But first, I'm gonna walk over. Rosalind, do you have a moment?
Of course, Captain.
So we have a bit of a cooking problem. And we are yes, we are in need of a cooking station being made. And I recall that you're saying that you like to make things, and also we have John downstairs. I was wondering if after you've done with the inspections and you let Kraken know where the points are, do you think maybe you could talk to John about seeing if we can get something made to cook with? Or to cook on, rather.
Yes, Captain.
Do you think that's going to be possible?
I believe so.
Okay. Well, let me know once you've had a discussion with him and see if he needs anything we can do.
Yes, Captain.
Thank you. How goes the inspection?
Oh, the inspection is complete. There are a few weaknesses, but nothing we can't fix.
Very well. Show me.
Of course. I will take her to the weaknesses that I found.
Okay, they're on this middle deck here, because Kraken already fixed the ones on the bottom.
While they're doing that, do you want me to roll those checks again, since I would orders to try again?
Get more food.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, so it's strength, survival, strength.
The sea is calm, so I want us to get some stock now. What we can.
Okay, so you flung the net far. However, this time you only managed to catch one thing. However, it does appear you've caught a very small reef shark. You drag it back up and you pummel it to death on the deck.
Dinner!
It worked.
Do I need to check anything up in the crow's nest?
Yes, I was just coming to you now. So, actually, Elira, so you notice, while this is going on down below, you notice from the crow's nest, in the distance again, not the too far distance, you see you notice this flag flying on a ship nearby. Now, the ship is one of the most excellent pieces of nautical equipment you've ever seen. It looks like it almost has like these perfect velvet sails, gold finery kind of like round the edge, a huge figurehead of a bird, and you would notice this flag, this one. You can see that.
Okay.
Which is the flag of the Traders Union. You can see that. They also seem to be heading the same direction as you, but they're not close enough. You know where you're going to bang into each other. But you do notice that they're away in front of you, but close enough for you to be able to see.
Who's that on deck? Can't see who it is.
That's Eloine and Kraken beneath you.
Okay, I call out to Kraken, Traders Union ship, that
Alright.
direction.
Hey, I look up. Ship ahoy!
I
Presume
didn't
we-
get that.
Am I cutting out here? What the hell?
You are a little bit, yeah. Your microphone's being a bit like.
Yeah, it cuts off a lot.
Mm.
What the hell? I shout out, ship ahoy, to warn everyone.
I presume we hear that.
Yeah, those of you below deck would have heard that, yeah.
Okay. Has Rosalind managed to show me where the points are?
Yes, she's shown you where the points are. That if you imagine, if you just look at the map to make it easier,
Yeah.
where these holes are here that would usually be cannon holes. Let's just assume they're the weak points for the time being, all right?
No. I thank her very much. I ask that she goes to speak to John while I go and deal with whatever's happening upstairs.
Very well, Captain.
Thank you. Can I run up?
Alrighty, so you all head back up to the top then.
Oh, I was going down.
Rosalind was going
actually.
down.
You go down, Rosalind, where you sorry.
Mhm.
Okay, you head
She
down.
has a mission.
I don't know which stairs are which.
It's all right, don't worry. I'll just move it if you just tell me where you want to go. Where is it you're going down? Oh yeah, you know what you're doing now. You're downstairs.
Mhm.
So, Elira, up top there, the captain is now on deck.
Captain, we got a trade union ship off the port bow.
Do I have a
That broke up for me.
It must be Discord, you know, because everyone seems to be breaking up a fair bit this evening.
Yeah, it probably is Discord, to be honest. I am so sorry, guys. Can we take 5 minutes?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, well, I can carry on going through a few bits while you do that if you want. While you go and do whatever you need to do.
Yeah, is that all right? It's just a
Yeah.
good sort out kiddo.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, Rosalind, what are you doing downstairs then? Tio sorts that out.
I go up to John and greet him.
Good afternoon, fellow Warforged.
How did you know that?
I can see,
Oh, well, I'm very
Feel-
impressed.
feel you.
Right, well, the captain has tasked us with building a cooking station.
Ah. Well, that seems rather a waste of time.
What do you mean?
We are nearing our destination. Will there be no time to cook once we get close?
That is a good point. But nevertheless, the captain has given her orders.
And exactly how are we building a station to cook?
Well, I was thinking some sort of contraption to hold some firewood and then a flat piece of metal on the top for cooking. And ideally something to insulate the fire from the ship so that it doesn't burn.
Where are we getting the fire from?
Oh well, I can make fire.
Excellent. Bring me some materials. I shall make you your station.
Oh, you don't want me to help then?
I work better alone.
Oh, very well then. I'll go and try to find some wood and a bit of metal.
Right, roll me a survival check then, please, Rosalind. See how well you find all this stuff.
I'm back.
Welcome
Right.
back.
Welcome back. So you managed to find like a strip of metal and some wood and so on. The right materials that you can take them back to the.
All those barrels would have had bands of metal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly
I was
that. Yeah,
thinking that too.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I will take those materials to John then.
Thank you. Please leave them with me. I will let you know when it is done.
Alright, good luck.
Thank you, red-haired warforged lady.
I'll go back upstairs.
Alrighty. Right up or just to the middle?
Right up, please.
Okay. Elira, again from the crow's nest at the top.
Mhm.
You see the you see the trade union ship, but you also on the other side of the ship. But this time this ship is lagging behind you instead of being in front of you. You see this flag.
Which one is that?
Sorry,
Which one was that?
that is
That's
the
not-
that's the Architect's
Architect's
Guild.
Guild.
It says my bad.
Yeah. Okay.
I call down and say, "What are all these ships doing out here? There's one from the Architects Guild behind us now."
Is the professor here?
Yeah, the professor's on deck as well now. But very quickly, Eli, roll me a perception, please. And Kraken also a perception. Okay. I only really wanted a 10 for that, but so you can see both of you using your spy glasses there. Well, Elira for your position and Kraken spyglass, however you want to do that. Say, imagine that is. The architect ship seems to be moving very quickly, and on closer inspection there seems to be some kind of like purple glowing oars sticking outside of the ship, which seem kind of ethereal, and they're certainly moving a lot faster than any human could ever row a boat. Clearly propelled by magic.
Damn, they're moving.
Oh, did somebody call?
Yes. Apparently your colleagues. And I kind of shove a finger in their direction.
Oh, the Architects Guild. They're not my colleagues, but yes, they are maybe a rival faction, if you like. I'm from the from the Scholars from the Scholars Guild, like I said. Oh,
She kind of discuss same shit.
Well, yes, I see, yes. But yes, the Architects Guild, maybe they're headed the same place as us. I mean, clearly I'm not the only one that maybe did these workings out, eh?
Maybe you weren't.
Sorry?
Maybe you weren't.
Apparently not. The trade union and the Architects Guild, hey? What a coincidence.
Are you sure you worked this out yourself? Insight check.
Okay, insight.
God damn it.
Aw.
Yes, absolutely, I did it myself.
Look at him very disbelievingly, but I have to begrudgingly admit that he's probably speaking the truth.
Is there anything I can glean using a history check about these factions?
Yeah, rolls a history check since you're pretty in the know with these kind of things. All right, so something you could share with your crewmates then is, first off, the Architects Guild is known for kind of being the first on scene for kind of any new discovery. They are based in Narnwyn at the which is pretty much the home of everything magical. And they're usually they're led by Professor Wu, who is a very old, very ancient archaeology professor, who's known for discovering many different things. He's known for discovering first off the primal magic wells on Narnwyn, which were discovered hundreds of years ago. So that only goes to tell you how old he is. And for the Traders Union, they have a direct link with the Eternal Bank. I'm not sure if all of you have the Eternal Bank handout or not. Did I give that to all of you?
No.
I don't have it.
Oh, yes. First one, actually. Yes. The very bottom.
You should have it as well, Rosalind. It was specifically one of yours, I think.
Oh, I have it now. Yes.
So yeah.
And we've
Yeah.
heard of it by most likely.
You would have all heard of the Eternal Bank in some form. And the Traders Union have a direct link with that. And,
Don't mess with them, basically.
Basically greedy bankers who will, if there's a new land to be discovered, they'll certainly want to make sure that they're all trading in the same currency.
I come down from the crow's nest so I can be part of the conversation.
Okey-dokey.
And I say to Edward, is there something you're not telling us? Have you been speaking to everyone in the region about this trip?
No, not necessarily, but it's not even though I did the workings out, I may have left copies of the working out with my old comrades in the guild who may or may not have sold them to the highest bidder.
Nerea looks like she's about to blow a gasket, but she kind of walks off in a huff so she doesn't punch him.
I should think there's probably no doubt that they sold your notes, seeing as the Traders Union are linked with the Eternal Bank.
Yes, I would imagine that the Eternal Bank would have paid a hefty amount to try and...
He cut out again.
You don't have anything. How are we supposed to beat these people?
Well, we do have something.
What is that?
Nobody knows who we are. We have the element of surprise, Captain. No one will be expecting a small group of insurgents on the island.
Insurgents?
The Traders Union is ahead of us. The Architects Guild are behind us and catching up fast. We're going to get there last.
Well,
This way, yeah.
but we've all got to get through the storm, and only I have this copy of how to navigate the storm successfully. They may make it through, but they won't make it through as well as we will. All we'll need is your hard work and determination to make it work, as he kind of wafts his hand around the deck, pointing at all of you.
It'll take a bit more than that. All right. Elira, can we please keep using your
Captain.
eyes up in the crow's nest? And I'm going to need everyone hands on deck to try to reinforce the ship.
Alright.
I'm going to get this done on time.
Captain.
Thank
I
you.
return to the crow's nest.
I kind of look at the professor. Make yourself useful, will you? And let us know if Elira sees something if we're downstairs.
Of course.
Yes, Kraken, please. Let's get to work, everyone. And I even signal Eloine to come and help us this time.
Yeah, you're useful now, Eloine.
Wow.
No, what exactly am I doing then?
We're going to reinforce the ship. If you can hold a hammer, if you can hold nails, anything that will help. Let's get to work.
Okay.
Yeah, by the way, Olya, I'm not being mean to your character deliberately. She just doesn't normally want her to do like the hard work or get into trouble. She's just going, to give her the safe jobs. Give her the safe.
No, I completely get that.
But now we're kind of up against it, so yeah.
Listen, all of you, I would strongly suggest, and I know I'm not the captain, but I would strongly suggest that you take as much rest as you can, as we should be upon the great storm by nightfall.
That's why I want to get everything done now. Let's move, people.
Aye, Captain.
Alrighty. If all of you then, if all of you can roll me a survival check, and we'll add all your scores up, and then see how well you've managed to do the ship up. Oh God. 9,
And
10,
we know-
11, 22,
Hey,
Nice.
34.
the match
Eloine
blew.
bringing it home there with a 54.
The
I
match
wanted,
blew.
I wanted an over 50, so your combined score of over 50. You managed to, between all of you, you managed to use the planks and the metal that Eloine found, that Eloine and Kraken found, and between Kraken, Rosalind, Eloine, you all managed to strengthen the ship's hull enough to withstand probably quite a hard beating. In the meantime, Elira, you keep your eye on the top, and you're keeping your eye out for. You do, however, notice some more ships. All appear to be, in this around the same area now, heading towards the same direction, but none of them seem to be engaged with each other. They all seem to be on their own course. However, they're all heading the same way.
Got bloody regatta here now.
Exactly.
Yeah. You see these guys again. This time a little bit closer, and you notice that the Eteran Explorers League ship is completely manned by Harangon.
Oh yeah, that's the rabbit people.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, that's fun.
Alrighty.
Question: would we know these rabbit people? Like, are they common? Have we seen them before? Or it's like,
Yeah, you'd
wow.
know. I don't think you've ever met one, but you'd know about them.
Okay.
Those survival checks that we just did for the repairs that we're doing.
Yeah.
Do you want me to make another one of those checks for the repairs I did earlier as well?
No, you did it earlier, didn't you?
Did I? I can't remember.
I added it all on. Yeah. You did it earlier. You were basically you completely managed to sort out the bottom of the
Yeah, you did.
Ah, okay,
basically, and the work that you have all just done now is on the last 2 decks.
Right.
By the
Yeah.
way,
Sorry, go on, Rosalind.
I was just going to say I have proficiency in Smith's tools, if that helps us at all.
Absolutely. So all the metal work that you've done has definitely strengthened the ship to the max there. Like,
Good.
well, to be honest, I would have given you advantage, but that wouldn't have made any difference.
Mhm.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Before the storm kicks off, or we get close to that, I want to understand from the professor whether or not we're going to need the sails up or down during the storm. So I don't know if he needs us to actually use the wind to go somewhere, or whether we need to take them down for safety.
We will need the sails, I'm afraid. It'll be somebody's job to keep them aligned.
I was worried he was going to say that. In that case, I'm going to leave Elia with extra instructions as soon as the winds start to pick up to immediately have the professor come and get us, because I think we should rest now.
All right.
Yes,
Should I
Captain.
take the final watch while you all get some sleep?
Oh, I can do it. I do not require sleep.
I'll stay with you then, dear. Come on, princess. We'll take the final watch.
That's all
I
right.
go with him.
The rest of you can head down then. You go see a nice double bed all on your own there, Captain.
I give Honey a pat.
Alrighty. Okie dokie. Honey makes like a noise. Alrighty,
Please
so
do assume, sorry Phil, please do assume that Eloina would have fed Honey some biscuits or something at
I
some
would've thought-
point before we stuff out the bear.
Yeah.
to be honest, I wasn't ever going to kill the bear from starvation. That would have been a bit too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I never know.
Okay.
You know, one of the fish.
I think the
So-
bear would have helped itself to the biscuits if we hadn't given them any.
True.
On your final approach then to the storm, well, during the rest for all you down there, Rosalind, you do notice from the top. If you roll me a perception, please.
Mhm.
Now you can. The rest of you, by the way, I'll give this information out loud, obviously to Rosalind, but the rest of you wouldn't know this unless she tells you when you come back up from your sleep. So Rosalind, you see the final the final ship that you haven't seen yet, which is this ship flying this flag, which in fact is not the Alliance symbol from World of
Aw.
Warcraft.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
you're in my jokes.
It looks like it. It's not. Yeah. It is a huge warship, covered with bones and spears and torn sails and brightly lit flaming torches and so on. And it appears to be also heading in the same direction as the rest of these ships. And finally, the last thing that you notice, Rosalind, is a shadow above, a shadow above the ship, as there appears to be something flying overhead.
Oh no.
Oh, is it like an airship or something?
Yes, it is in fact an airship.
Okay.
It is
That's
in
right.
fact an airship, which only you would have ever seen an airship before, Rosalind.
And I can't remember.
And you can't remember, yeah.
Nice. I probably know what one was
Yeah,
though.
well, to be
like-
honest, you remember what one is, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you haven't had your head removed. It's just so you know what an airship was, and that airship is specifically flying this symbol, which again is not the Galactic Empire.
Mhm.
But you do notice that symbol on this airship above you. You're pretty shocked at the fact that an airship's just flown overhead. They're not very common. Alrighty. So, hours pass as you all enjoy your what is to be a short rest until you all hear the professor shouting you all, "Everybody on deck, please!"
All right, let's go.
Righty, so you all head to the top, including this time the cook.
We're gonna need a.
Third. Only John stays downstairs.
All right, everyone. Before this truly begins, everyone fasten themselves with ropes onto the railings and the main mast.
Captain,
Yes.
look over there. This is the kind of thing I was talking about. As the wind starts to blow a little bit, it becomes
Yeah.
more and more difficult to hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
So let me.
I
just-
do want everyone to fasten themselves with ropes, though. That is imperative.
Sure.
I did
Well,
check
we're
all
talking-
the lifelines. What was one of the first things I checked?
Nice.
Sorry, Tio, I didn't understand what exactly you wanted to do with the ropes.
So you tie them around your waist, and they should be tied
Okay.
to the main mast.
Ah, okay.
So that basically, when the ship starts careening, you don't fly off board. You will be tied to the ship.
All right.
Right.
All of you, give me a survival for your rope tying skills then.
Oh, just before I do that, I tell Loraya what I saw in the night.
Okay. You tell Loraya, to the captain. Sorry, yeah. So,
Mhm.
so you now have the same information about the Lioness's warship's been seen, and also the unknown airship.
You can just kind of see her frown become deeper as there's more people, more players in this. Thank you for the information.
Alright.
You're welcome.
Kraken and Loraya, you
Yes.
awful rolls there.
Amazing.
Oh dear.
We just have to
Lorraine.
not lose balance.
Loraya, you don't even bother trying to tie a rope around your waist. You just can't do it.
I'm too stressed.
The water from the storm splashed into your face and eyes. You can't see. However, Elira, since you rolled a critical there, you easily managed to tie yourself to the mast, and if you choose to, you can help Kraken.
Do that.
Because you can see it.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Alrighty, so Kraken, Elira, you're both tied to the mast. So is Eloine and Rosalind.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm more concerned with getting everyone else like tied up more than myself at the moment. So yeah.
Look over there, Captain, as the professor points through the wind and the rain. And what you can see in the distance, and it is in the distance, it's not near you by any stage, but it's some kind of giant walking through the ocean towards the storm ahead. It appears the giant is walking on the sea floor, however the ocean only goes up to its waist.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
And
Are
you
we,
can,
are we
all
on
see it.
course?
you can all see it. Look, see? Strange phenomenon. We're in the right place.
What?
Have you accounted for this?
It shouldn't give us any problems if we
How did
stay
you
away.
know that?
Is the storm coming in now, is it? Yeah.
Storm's coming in now, yeah. You can see all the other ships headed into the storm too, and you can hear all the noise from all your fellow competitors all heading into the storm.
Yeah, I yelled to Fry, steer us away.
As
We've
an
got to head straight into it.
Yeah, but away from the big walking thing.
It's okay. It's not going anywhere near us.
Okay.
It's quite far away. It just looks big because of how big it is.
Keep course, Fry.
As an experienced sailor,
Mhm.
I shout out, Captain, should I reef the mainsail?
Yeah.
So I start
just
climbing up
I
to.
just
Sorry?
I just need to be away from the keyboard for a minute. I'll
Okay.
still be listening.
All right.
Keep it ready. Keep it steady. We need the wind to get us there.
From the helm, Fry says, "We're gonna need to do a few little jobs here to keep us going.
Aye.
We're gonna need someone to pull the ropes on deck."
Hey, actually, yeah, Kraken, you do that. We're gonna need your strength for this.
Oh crap! I was just about climbing up to. reef
Yeah,
the mainsail.
I know. She
I slide
delay
back
that
down.
order. Do this now.
Someone's gonna have to get up there and align the sails.
I was just about to do that.
I know. I'm gonna need you to do the ropes because you're stronger.
Okay, I'll do the ropes.
I do it. Oh,
Very well.
Will I go up and align the sails?
Okay.
Yes.
So
You
Lyra's
need to
doing
reef
that,
the
okay?
main one. Basically, put the main one away. Otherwise, there'd be
No.
too much pressure on the.
That's why I asked earlier. We're going to have to knead it up. It's what.
I'll use my flight of hand to help.
Someone's gonna need to bail the water over the edge.
Eloine,
why I always get boring jobs? Fine.
But I'll need a navigator up in a crow's nest.
Elira, up.
I think Elira's doing the sails, isn't she?
Oh, is she? Okay, then I'll do the navigator.
Okie dokie.
What am I meant to be doing with these ropes, by the way?
I'll explain as we get along.
Okay.
Righty. So what you're doing with the ropes is you're keeping hold of everybody's rope to make sure that if anybody falls that they have someone to grip onto.
Oh, okay.
And finally, I need
Yep.
someone to keep a check on what everybody's doing. Can you do that, Rosalind? Princess?
Very well.
All right then. Are we ready to head in?
Right.
Alrighty then. So, first off, you head into the storm. Second, let me.
Oh, what's that?
Trippy.
Wow.
You head into the storm. So, first off, what I need everybody to do then is your jobs that you've just been given.
All right.
So, there's going to be 3 rounds here. I ask you all to do your checks. And we'll see how we get on.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. There's going to be 6 rounds here. You need 3 or more for success. So first off then, I need Elira to roll a dexterity check. And these are all straight checks, not saves.
Dexterity. There you go.
Okie dokie. You struggle as you're trying to keep those sails aligned up top there. Kraken, I need to give you to give me a strength. You try to steady Elira as she's trying to bring these sails in line, but it's tough with the rain battering you in the face, and so on. You don't want to pull too hard in case you pull her down. Rosalind, I need you to roll a charisma.
Mhm.
Charisma check. Right. You try to encourage Elira up on the sails there, but unfortunately, she can't hear you because of the sounds of the other boats, and people screaming and thunder and lightning and so on. Eloine, give me a Constitution save. Check. Sorry, forget save. I need a Constitution check. And you struggle to keep the water off this, but the water's not too bad at the minute. But you still you fall over a few times trying to bail this water over the edge.
She's also a bit demotivated. She hates the job was given to her.
And Captain Larea, finally, I need a wisdom check from you, please, for your navigation. Alrighty, so you managed to. Am I heading the right way, Larea? Shouts Fry.
I presume he is.
He is, yeah, he is, yeah.
Yep, keep the course.
Okie dokie. So, first round failed, unfortunately.
Ah,
Second round, we'll start again. Another dex from you, please. Elira.
Oh no.
ah.
Oh no, Elira, Elira, you struggle again to keep the sails off, and you slip a little bit down the mast. Kraken, strength. Oh no,
Oh my god, we're dead surround.
Kraken, you try your very best to support Elira with the rope, but she's flailing around like an idiot up there, basically. So you struggle to keep that going.
Nobles don't usually do this type of work.
A charisma, please, Rosalind.
Just before that, I have a steel bucket with a hole in. Could I give that to Eloine? Like, throw it to her to help with bailing water?
Yeah, or you could give it to the cook or the Kenku. One of them could help.
Okay, I will do that then.
Okay. Who you give it to?
The cook.
Okey-dokey. Thank you. I'll help bail out. And the cook supports you now, Eloine, giving you advantage on your next check.
Nice.
Oh, and Rosalind's charisma there as well. So you
Safe.
yeah. So, Rosalind, you managed to give a motivational speech to Kraken and Elira. Go ahead, give him some motivation.
Just keep going. It'll be over soon. Maybe.
Alright, you can both have advantage on your next check.
Okay.
For Rosalind's inspiring speech. Alrighty, and I need another constitution check for you, Eloine, with advantage because you have help from the cook.
Yes, and Elon also feels better after Austin said it will be over soon, so she's like, good. No!
So Eloine, as you try to throw your next load, your bucket just goes over the edge of the ship and into the water.
She looks like, oops.
Did she get advantage though?
No, she didn't have advantage. No,
All right.
it was only.
Oh, did you tell me I have advantage because the cook helps
is
me
helping.
with the bucket?
Oh shit! Yeah, so it did.
Ah.
Yeah. So it did. Yeah. Okay. So your bucket doesn't go over the edge, but you still do a shit job of bailing out the water. Okay. And then I need another wisdom from you then, Captain, on the top there.
Good lord.
Am I going the right way?
Yeah, just keep them going.
Okay. I can't see really.
Neither.
Apparently you can't either.
Just keep going.
All right, another failed round. Oh, Rosalind almost carried. Who we lost there?
Elira?
Lyra, we lost you.
Sorry?
We've lost your character on
Yeah.
Roll20.
What?
Lyra's disappeared from Roll20.
Oh, yeah, so she has. There we go.
I'm still on there. I mean, I've got a picture of a storm, but
You're on there.
Okay. So, again, a dex, please, Elira.
With advantage?
yeah, coming up.
With advantage, though, this time, yeah. Wait, there we go. So,
Hey.
Elira manages to straighten the sails this time. Kraken, roll a strength with advantage. Okay, that's still good. Kraken, you pull all the ropes tight. Everybody is secure. So no matter what happens now, nobody is going to fall or tip or anything. Kraken's got you all. All right. Then I need a charisma again from Rosalind. Okay, another good one there. Another rousing speech from Rosalind keeps you all going with advantage on your next turns. And Eloine, you can have advantage. There we go.
Wow.
So Eloine, you see Eloine get fed up with using this bucket, and she conjures some kind of wind from her hands and just blows a load of water over the side.
Yes.
Yay!
That's my girl.
And then I need a wisdom finally from you, Loraya.
Oh my
God.
god!
We're
Oh,
going
you're going
right.
the right way, Captain.
Yes.
Oh God. It doesn't look like the right way, but I'll keep going out if you say so. All right. Still, I think you still passed that round. So for the next three, Fry obviously asks, "Any of you want to swap jobs? Or are you all right?"
I want to swap.
Okay, feel free to switch around.
Do you want to swap with me?
Yes. If you don't mind. I don't mind doing
Of
first roll.
course. Mm-hmm.
Is that alright? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you two switch over then. Just switch places on the map.
Oh,
Well,
there is no map.
I,
But yeah.
I can't
Sorry,
see them
there is a
out.
map.
Sorry, Discord's acting up again.
I'm just gonna check with Eloine. Are you okay with doing that one, or do you want to swap? How are you with charisma?
Charisma. My charisma is high, but yours is high too, so I'm 3. Or like
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, I've got 3 in con, so I can do that one if you want.
Yeah, let's swap. Let's swap.
Let's swap.
Okay.
The cook's helping Balin.
Yeah,
So does she get advantage with him helping?
yeah.
Right. So we've got this bird man here. Can we order him to give someone else advantage and help them?
Yeah, order him to do whatever you want, yeah? He's just waiting for orders.
Get him!
Can we have him help with the what's it called? The navigation, because we're really off course.
You want him up
You
top,
could-
yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's alright.
Yeah, sure, yeah, yeah.
I buggered that massive.
Alright, so Loraya and Rosalind now both have advantage on their checks. Alrighty, for the final 3 rounds. So far you've won 2 out of you've lost 2 out of 3.
Yeah, did you hear that me and Eloine swapped as well?
Yeah, I'm on that, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Elira, your decks first then please for the sails again, keeping the sails steady.
Did I have advantage again?
Not for this round, no.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
okay.
We got advantage for round 4.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yes, because Austin was.
Oh, you did. So you did, yeah. Go
yeah.
on, sorry then, yeah, you do. Alrighty. Still below a 15, I'm afraid, even with advantage. So you struggle again with the sails. It becomes windier and windier now. Alrighty. As you're getting closer into the storm, these jobs are becoming more and more difficult to do. Kraken, roll your strength, please. Yeah,
What is going on?
your hands are getting wet and your grip on the ropes keeping everybody
Oh,
safe.
hang on. I didn't roll advantage.
Wait, you have advantage, yeah.
Go on then.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh,
No.
Yes!
Okay, all right, yeah, okay. So you managed to keep everybody stable. Or everyone's rope is now pretty much tied around your head.
At my
Alright.
head.
I'm joking. I need a charisma now from Eloine.
You can do it. Nice.
This doesn't have
Nice.
advantage. Alrighty. No, I'm afraid the DC is a 16 on a.
Little
No.
15! You may the rules as we go without you.
Of course I do, yeah. The DC's a 16 when you get... I did say further into the storm, things become more difficult, so it's a 16 now, not a 15.
Yeah, but how does giving a speech become more difficult? Oh,
Well,
I
you
guess
try to
because it's louder.
Have you ever tried to give a speech on a boat?
Alright,
before?
fine.
You can imagine all the rain in your mouth and like... But you still do okay, you know what I mean? You still do okay, you just don't give everybody advantage.
Can I shovel water?
Yeah, I'll, sorry, Loraya, roll your,
Have we got any crew that aren't helping?
no, not at the minute, no, only John downstairs.
Okay.
Alrighty, so yeah, no advantage there, so you do okay with bailing again, so, the deck, nobody gets advantage. Oh no, you had advantage.
Wait,
didn't you?
yeah, because the
Yeah.
cook.
You have advantage because of the cook, don't you? So yeah, so you give Kraken advantage on his next turn because because the deck isn't as wet.
Shoveling the water.
Okay.
Go, Russ.
All right, Roslyn, wisdom please with advantage because you have the white man, the white bird man with you helping you see. Okay. Am I going the right way up there, princess?
Maybe.
Oh bugger!
Tell him to use his lantern.
Use your lantern.
So let me see there. So let's see what we had there. So Elia was a fail. Kraken was a win. Eloine was a fail. Loraya was a win. Roslyn was a fail. That's another fail turn, I'm afraid.
That's it then, isn't it?
That is it, I'm afraid. Yeah. So as your ship heads further and further into the storm, and things start to get very, very dicey in here. The first thing is you notice is that the waves begin to take over. They splash all over the ship. You see the professor get washed overboard.
Oh, well.
Was that round 4 or 5?
But, yeah, you can't have 3 now because you can't have the advantage now, pretty much, can you? So
Right.
God damn it. We need him, don't we?
Technically, I have advantage for this.
no, but you couldn't have it. You couldn't ever have had 4 out of 6 wins now because you lost 3.
Oh, right.
I wasn't
Oh,
tied
was it
down
4?
anyway. So can I jump in
I
after?
thought it was 3, sorry.
No, it's all right. No worries. Before you know it, you know the ship turns over. You all get thrown. The ship. Those of you who are roped to the ship go down with the ship, and everything goes black until not long later. So, can you all see the map?
Yes.
Yeah.
See a beach.
Okay, so all of you roll perception, please.
Now I get high rolls on
I
perception.
was say, where were these rolls before?
Yeah.
The dice didn't like the ship.
Okay, so who rolled the highest? Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Let's find you. Halloween. You wake up face down in the sand.
Okay, she wakes up.
You're on a beach. When you wake up, the first thing is you are on a beach. You feel terrible. You have a banging headache. You're soaking wet. And the first thing you notice when you wake up is there's bits of ship all around.
Okay. She gets up, like, ow, 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 ow. Checks herself for injuries, like, a little bit. Is she injured?
Roll a medicine check, please.
Ha.
You have a quick look over yourself, but you don't notice any injuries. You feel,
Okay.
other than having a banging headache.
In that case, she just kind of stands still for a little bit, trying to remember what happened. Then she realized what happened and starts to yell, "No! Loria! Where are you? Loria!" And she starts to panic, looking for her sister.
Alrighty. When you start shouting that, Lorea, wherever you are when I find your token, it's Lorea. You wake up like, kind of on your back in like some shallow water over here, and you can hear your sister shouting. But you also have this huge headache, and you feel achy, almost like you've got the flu kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Most important question, Phil.
Mhm.
Do I have my hat?
You do have your hat.
Amazing.
Nice.
I kind of groggily like hold my hand on my head, like pounding, just try to get to my knees, try to stand up, but everything hurts. Here. Ugh. I'm trying to crawl inlands.
Eloine, you see Lorea slowly like climb up from the water there.
Okay, she tries to run to her, but it hurts, so she kind of... How's it called in English? Hum? Something with hum. When you can't walk properly because your foot hurts.
Limp.
Limp, yes. Why do they hum? Anyway, she limps towards the sister, like, ow. Hey, Loria, I'm here. We're safe. You're alive. And she
Oh,
tries to
thank
kind of...
goodness you're safe. I give her a hug.
And she gives her a hug to you, like, oh, I thought I lost you. I was so scared. Wait, where is everyone? Did they make it?
Don't know. I saw the professor go overboard, but oh no. You look over there. I'll look in the water.
Okay. Princess, Dragon,
I dive in.
Elira.
All right. When you're having a look around there, Eloine, you find you find Roslyn. Roslyn is lying in like kind of the wreckage of this piece of boat here. Roslyn, you open your eyes and you can hear Eloine's voice.
Princess.
Eloine.
At her and gives her like a hug. You're alive. I'm so glad.
I try to hug her back. I don't know if I'm damaged.
No, none of you are really damaged. More the ship that's taken the beating than any of you.
Okay.
So you can give her a hug back.
I will.
Righty, so you two have a little hug there.
I help her up, so she can stand up.
All right.
You notice that Rosalind feels cold to the touch.
What? You're a bit cold, aren't you?
Yes, it's, don't worry, I'm perfectly fine.
Be alright, okay?
Then we have Elira, I think, next. So, Lorraine, you find Elira floating in the face down in the water here.
Yeah, I grab her quick.
You grab her and
Flip her
pull her
over.
out. Elira, you spurt up all the water that's filling your lungs at the minute.
We zip back to the beach very quick. Drag her on.
Alright, so you are now you're on your back on the sand and you open your eyes, see Lorea's face above you.
You all right?
What happened?
Ship's gone, but we seem to still be here. Eloise, come check on Elira. I'm gonna go back in, see if there's anyone else there. Time's ticking when people are in water.
All right, Ian. Finally, on the rock over here, Kraken lies face down with a seagull stood on his back.
Kind of like hang, so on my top body's visible because I don't think I can actually drag him from there. He's a bit big.
Kraken, you're
Oh,
awake now.
Just mumbling. Oh, a little to the left. Little to the left. Talks to the seagull. Oh, no, to the right now. Go on.
Attention!
Come!
You're gonna yell. Attention!
I stagger to my feet. Captain!
What?
What
Oh,
happened?
you're alive. Ah, you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. A little bit of a headache.
All of you have the same headache, by the way.
Oh.
Like this in your heads.
Oh, what happened?
Not sure yet. But we're missing
Where
some
are
people.
we?
Can you make it back to shore?
Aye. Actually, from above the rock, can I survey around, see if I can see anything floating? Anyone floating?
Yeah, you can't see anyone else in the water now.
That's good.
And what you do all hear a second ago is from behind you, Rosalind and Eloine. Yeah. Hello.
Oh god.
Any of you still there?
Yes, we're.
Climbed over the rubble of a from boat wreckage. Look, hello. Look, I told you we'd make it. Everybody's here.
Not everyone.
Well, we
I
haven't.
dive back.
Again, you don't find anybody in the water.
I exit the water after Kraken.
See?
She helps him if he needs help.
Look, everybody, we made it.
You nearly got us killed.
Well, technically, you nearly got yourselves killed, but yes.
We're missing a few people. We need to find Kristoff, we need to find the bird, and we need to find John.
And honey!
Out of the bush, there comes. My God, what kind of journey was that? Comes Kristoff, one ambling towards you all. Ugh.
You doing alright?
Yeah, fine, I think.
Yeah, but we're missing two more.
And honey!
I haven't seen him, I'm afraid.
I look in this barrel for honey.
Oh yeah.
Roll me an investigation, please.
Oh my god!
Oh, God. Elira, as you look in the barrel for honey, you end up like head first in the barrel. Somehow, and your legs are just kicking out from this barrel.
Oh, someone help
Damn
her,
it.
please.
Pulling her out. At
you-
least attending to.
You save Elira from herself.
Okay.
Are you okay?
I stand corrected. There's three missing.
No, there's 4 missing.
Four.
There's 4. The Fry, the Birdman, Honey, and John.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Oh, that is unfortunate. But the good thing is we made it. We're here. We're on Tuaria.
Can I have a look around? Actually, properly look around.
As you have a look around, you realise you're on what looks like a tropical paradise, but it's huge. You look out to sea, and there is some kind of like strange shimmer on the horizon, almost as if you're looking through glass, if you know what I mean. As you turn around, you realise the scale of this place that you are. It's not just a small island. This is a small continent.
Wow.
Can I look up and down the beach, see if I can see any other survivors, wrecks, ships on the horizon?
Yeah, roll me a perception check then, please. All right. Further as you look further down the beach, you can see bits of your ship just trashed everywhere. It's clear to you your ship did not make it. However, one thing you do notice is all the other ships that were also headed here to Suana, you don't see any of them.
Can't see any other ships, Captain.
Not much of a captain now, am I?
Oh, I didn't
Not a
say
bit
that.
ruefully. There's no ship.
You're always a captain in our hearts.
Oh,
There's still some of our ship down the
she
beach.
kind of puts her cap down so you can't see her blushing a bit.
No.
Well, listen, we're here. But I think, if you don't mind me saying, maybe we should... Maybe some of us should head out and maybe explore a little bit.
We'll go.
Well, first off, we need to make sure that we have somewhere to return to. We need to make ourselves a shelter, and we need to find food.
Well, what about if me and Christoph stay here, and we'll use the debris from the beach and make a base camp?
That sounds like a plan. Are you able to do this? I look at him very skeptically.
Of course, of course. I'm not completely useless. I mean, I got us here, didn't I?
I don't say anything back to that. I'm just gonna look at him. Right, let's go then.
Eloine, roll a perception, please.
Hold on. Perception.
Alrighty. Eloine, you notice just in the down this like to the side of this path here in the bushes, the bushes rustle a little bit.
She'll go check.
Okie dokie. As you go over to check, you very quickly see two humanoid-like figures, but they weirdly look like bears, like humanoid bears, run out the bush and up the path.
Like a bugbear.
Like actual bears.
Oh,
They
like
look
actual bear.
If you imagine it like an actual bear, only like stood up. You know what I mean? And smaller.
And one or two, you said two.
With two of them, yeah.
Okay, then she would be like, honey? Did you say honey? Hello? And she tries to follow them.
Alright.
Do we notice this or no?
Only if she tells you. Only Eloine saw that, so she'd have to tell you. If you...
She won't tell. She will just go off, to be honest.
Okay, well the rest of you watch Eloine race off down the path.
Wait,
Where's she
Lou?
going?
What? Lou, wait! And I run after her.
I'll follow as well.
I'm coming, Captain.
Alrighty. Kraken and Elira on
Where
the
are you
beach.
going?
Hello!
Alrighty, so you all run after each other, basically.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like a wild goose chase.
Alrighty,
What
so
could go wrong?
you run down the path, Eloine.
Mm-hmm.
And you end up here. I'll put you on the map in a second.
Oh, damn. They're big.
Did he do it?
I will know now.
Oh, okay, okay.
Eloine. It's quite a big map, these are quite biggish maps now, so put you there.
Oh my god. That was not the
Wait,
scale I was expecting.
I didn't see myself.
Oh, sorry, that's my mistake. Now you should.
Now I do, yes.
Okay.
Are those the bear people? They're cute.
So you all managed to catch up with each other there.
What are you running for? You gotta stick together.
Yeah, I know, but look! Bear people! Oh, bears? Oh, whatever it is. It's amazing!
As you like run up the beach path, and here, you suddenly find yourselves in some like kind of strange like jungle clearing, Around you, there are trees like the which of you have never seen before. There's a fork in the road here. You can go up a cliff path. I'll just put you all here in the centre so you know where I'm talking about, so we're all on the same page for a minute. There is a fork in the road here. There is a path leading downwards towards a river, and there is a path that leads upwards that's on a slightly raised cliff edge.
I'd say we go down here because all of the action seems to be here.
You want to go down by the river?
Yes.
What about the rest of the team?
What the hell are we chasing?
I don't know.
Bear people. They look like bear and walk like people.
Need to be careful though. This seems like this is unknown.
Can we hear the running water of
The stream, yeah, the river. You can hear that, yeah.
Can we see the creatures or no?
Yeah, you can see these. So, if you, which way are you going? Are you going down the path or up the path?
Except we're going down.
Is everyone going down?
Yeah, we're gonna need a water supply if we're gonna be stranded here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay behind this post here.
You stayed hidden, yeah. Okay. Alright, as you
Water and
approach,
food.
you see like these, they're kind of like quite large birds. They appear to be like kind of stood in the water. Like they look like they're kind of bobbing for fish, if you like. They don't notice you yet. All three of them got their backs to you. They are rather large. They're probably kraken sized. They're quite big
But
and blue.
a quick question, because I just zoomed in on the picture. They've got someone riding on them there.
Yeah, ignore that. Ignore that. That's
Okay.
that's just a token. Yeah, ignore that.
What the hell are they? Besides possibly dinner.
I'm thinking dinner.
Okay, first things first. Let me check the water. So I kind of veer off to the side, not interrupting them.
Uh-huh.
Making sure that I'm not going too close till I get to the water's edge.
Yeah, I mean, these birds haven't noticed you. Either that or they're non-aggressive. You wouldn't have. So you kind of trudge over to kind of the edge of the edge of the river, the river there. The water looks crystal clear.
I scoop some up and have a little bit of a sip.
You take a sip of this water, and honestly, it's the best tasting water you've ever had before. You've took a very small sip there, and you're not thirsty at all after that.
Nice.
Just to make sure, a bigger sip.
We're talking like £6 water here. That's not in any meal deals. Real good water, like.
Yeah, I have another sip. This water's great. it's fresh.
Yeah, it's not salt water at all. So it's clearly this island must have its own water source at some point, not just from the sea.
For example, and try to drink.
Again, you know, you drink and you feel great about it. The river that you're looking at here isn't overly deep. It's quite shallow. You could stand in it. However, it's quite rocky on the bottom. You can clearly see the bottom. There are multicolored fish kind of like swimming very quickly underneath the surface there, and you can see some of these birds with kind of like axe-shaped beaks are kind of dipping their heads in and grabbing these fish out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've got a food source.
If I go a bit further up the path, will I be able to see anything untoward?
Where do you want to go to? Just move your token to where you want to go to, and I'll tell you. Yeah, you look over there. There appears to be the large corpse of some kind of dead creature here.
Right, I shouted over before about the fresh water and stuff. Did that alert or startle the birds or anything in any way?
The birds just they're either completely ignoring you or they haven't heard or seen you, but they almost pay no attention to you whatsoever.
Okay, I come back down and join the others.
It's like
Okay.
I've never seen people before.
Quite possible. This island is meant to be unexplored.
There seems to be something dead over that direction.
Huh.
You know, I guess that's south from where we are.
Let's go check it out then.
Sorry, you get a bit closer, and this is this thing is huge. It's a huge lizard with some kind of like thick armor plating.
Ooh.
On it, it appears very dead and very still.
I'd hate to meet what killed that.
Yeah, checking for wounds. Do we see anything?
How are you checking? Are you just looking, or are you poking and prodding, or?
Oh, I'll go poke and prod it.
All right, when Kraken you get close, roll me a medicine check, please.
Oh, good. I'm probably not the best one for this. Oh, where is medicine? Oh, there it is.
All right, you.
Apparently, I'm a doctor now.
You do notice there is there seem to be multiple puncture wounds on this animal, but as you touch it, some strange creatures fly up off the corpse, and fill the air around the party. So roll initiative, please. Let me just make sure I clear the turn order. Yeah, roll initiative, please.
Ah, I was about to do something. God damn it.
Sorry.
Oh shit.
What are we fight?
God, Kraken touching everything.
Bloody orcs, they just
So
fumble in.
antsy, aren't they?
What is it?
So these strange creatures, they look like the kind of a cross between a bat and a mosquito.
Lovely.
So did everybody see? Did everybody roll? Everybody rolled. So
Big enough to pierce,
What?
bitten and pierce this guy's armor.
I mean, it could have got underneath it, or however you want to imagine it.
No, with you saying like the size of a bat or a mosquito, that's pretty small. Would the puncture holes on the dead creature, would they be big enough to have caused?
Oh no, like you know, I don't think these things are what killed it. You would
Right,
certainly
right,
be able to work that out. Maybe they're just feeding on it afterwards, you know.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. The weird insects start to attack. The first one flies over towards Neil Araya there.
Hey,
Sorry, just bear with me. Character sheet's a bit
Sorry.
monky. Oh, there we go. Sorry.
oh yikes! Yeah, that is.
Oh. Well, that was a big attack. Okie dokie. You know, so you take, so the little creature bites you, and attaches to you. At the start of each of its, the start of each of its turns, you lose 1d4 plus 3 hit points due to blood loss.
Goodness.
So you have a scourge attached to you now. So it doesn't, you don't take that 7 damage, but sorry, you take that initial 7 damage, but you don't take that same every turn.
Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh.
Okie dokie. So you have that one is attached to you now.
Yeah.
Alrighty. The next one. Heads for Kraken. Tries to attach, but Kraken bats it away with his fly swat, also known as a massive orc hand. Kraken, your turn.
Damn, these are big mosquitoes. First off, I'm just gonna. I'll head over to good old Captain, and I'm just gonna use my axe to shave.
Not my arm!
No, gently.
God.
I'm gonna shave. I'm gonna shave him, Captain. And I'll shave.
That thing gets an attack of opportunity on you, by the way, when you moved. So, but it misses again.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. Do you want me to throw an attack roll at this to shave it off?
No, yeah. I mean, you can. It depends how you want to do it. If you want to use your axe to do it, then yeah, an attack roll. If you want to just pull it off, then you can just do that.
Oh, fuck it. I'll just attack the next one that's looking at her as well then.
So what is it you're doing? Sorry.
But she's got two next to her. Which one's attached to her? The one on the right.
This one here is attached to Larea.
Oh, okay. But yeah, then I'm gonna try and cut it off.
With your axe, yeah?
Yeah.
Roll your attack then. God, imagine if this was a critical now. Ooh! Alright. So, and roll damage.
Oh
Right,
my
you
God.
expertly swing your axe down and you slice this little insect off Larea. It kind of it hits the floor in two halves.
Good work, Swabby.
Anything else?
You okay, Captain?
All good. Good work, Swabby.
I'm just basically gonna go back to back with her.
Okay. Larea.
I'm gonna take one step back.
Okay.
So much
Do
for
not
back to
be
back.
I know, but I don't want to be the center of attention for these. I can't take too many more of those hits.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna hit it with my rapier.
Okay, go ahead.
Nah.
The one closest to you, I take, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a miss, I'm afraid.
it's fine.
You wave your rapier through the air, but it's a miss on the little insect.
Yeah, it's fine.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Heads back over to this one's going for Kraken again,
Ah!
and this one hits. Right, this little thing, this little thing's kind of needle digs into your arm, and it begins to suck blood from you, Kraken. Take 4 damage.
Is he raging?
He didn't say.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
See.
I didn't think it was too big of a threat at first. Now this little bastard's munching on me.
One heads for
Oh
Larea.
my god.
You have another one stuck to you, Larea.
It's not looking good.
Rosalind.
No, sister.
I would like to do fairy fire. I believe I can just hit all of them with that. Yep.
Okay, so they need to all roll dex saves, yeah?
Mhm.
All of them, or just those 4?
All of them.
Okay, that one failed. If they fail, I'll put a pink mark on them. All right, yeah,
Mhm.
like that to say they've got fairy fire.
Do we need to do it as well?
Oh, I didn't think of that. Okay, let me see. I'm probably, yeah, if I put it here, then only Kraken has to do it. But this one also doesn't have to do it.
Okay, and that last one. And the last one, that one at the top doesn't do it, right?
Yeah, this one.
All right, and does Kraken have to do it as well? I think.
I think so.
He
Yeah.
does.
Dex
is-
save, please.
Let's see.
No.
You're safe though. Okay. Anything else, Rosalind?
I'd just like to move here.
Okay.
That's all for me.
I see. Okay. The little insect attacks you, however, seems to, for some reason, unable to attach itself to you. Takes 6 damage.
I imagine like he tries to drink my blood and it's just oil or something, or grease.
Yeah, it tries to stick his needle into you, and it just kind of, as if he's tried to stick it into metal. Just doesn't happen. But you still take the damage, but. The other one comes around. Again on you, Rosalind. God, these have got some fucking good rolls, haven't they?
Well, I have +5 to hit.
Okay, again. You take 4 piercing damage.
Mhm.
Right. Athena.
I'm going to shoot an arrow at that one.
Which one? Sorry.
Sorry, pinging it.
Okay, you have advantage on that, don't you? And sneak, I
Yeah.
think, as well. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Alrighty, with
I
advantage. Yeah.
don't think that's rolled. Don't think that's rolled sneak.
No, it hasn't. No. Do you want to roll your sneak as well? I mean, to be honest, it doesn't really matter. It's dead either way. But so with pinpoint accuracy, Elira fires a bolt from her hand crossbow that literally just takes this little insect out of the sky. Anything else?
I can't get to any sort of cover, can I?
I mean, you could jump in the water, or you could, anything you see on the map, you can use.
I want to try and hide somewhere so I get advantage on the rest of them.
I suppose you could try the water, or there's bushes and stuff around on the map. You could use those. It's up to you how you want to do it.
Yeah. How? I've got 30 feet of movement. So
Yep.
if I move, hang on, it's not pinging. If I move to here, will I be able to hide in those bushes?
Yeah, I would say if the square that you stand in has a bit of bush in it, you'd be able to. Yeah.
Right. So I'll hide there.
You can take hide as a bonus action, can't you? I think 'cause you're a rogue.
Yes.
Is that right? Yeah. Just
Yes.
roll your stealth check then. Yeah, it's enough. 10's enough to hide in a bush. It's fine. You're not hiding from anything massively intelligent either. Anyway, Eloine, your turn.
Okay. On this guy,
Which one?
I would like to. This guy.
Okay.
I would like to cast knife.
Okie dokie. I need to see that I haven't.
Mhm.
Okay. It's a hit. Roll the damage. So what's
And this other two need to get 2d6 cold damage. Do I understood?
sorry, what? Let me just. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 p. So it took 1 damage, right? Okay.
No. 6 because of the cold damage.
Yeah, but I haven't rolled the check yet. So it takes
Right.
one piercing damage. Hit or miss, the shard explodes. The target and each creature within 5 must succeed a dex saving throw, or so if they fail to save, they take that 5 cold.
Okay.
Okay. feel like, do they have disadvantage on this because of fairy fire or not?
Oh yeah, not sure actually. I would have advantage.
No, it doesn't. But you have advantage, don't you?
Yes.
Which doesn't matter anyway, because that's them rolling, not you. So
Mhm.
it still takes 1 damage. And then it explodes, what, in 5 foot?
Yes.
so
So those two get hit too.
These two would take dex save or take 5. So that one makes a dex save. Whoa, okay.
Yes.
That one. Okay, nice. So your ice shard pings off. Illuine throws Illuine at the back there. Do you want me to role play this, Ollie, or do you want to do it yourself?
Myself. She fires an ice knife, it looks like, and it hits this guy, and he takes a little bit of damage, but the ice explodes, and from the explosion, the other two take the damage as well.
So when this ice knife explodes into shards, 2 shards pierce these 2 insects here, and and they're dead.
I want to use my bonus action as well.
Go ahead.
I'm just looking for it to link to you. Hold on. Yeah, this one. I want to use this on my bonus action, and I will fly 10 feet into the water. And I don't know if you allow, but I will
Sorry,
kind
can I
of.
just, let me just read that one, sir.
Go on.
Use a breath measure to cause whirling gusts of elemental air to briefly surround you immediately before or after you cast a spell or first time doing so. Oh, okay, so you can fly up to 10 feet, yeah, okay?
Yeah, so I'll fly inside the water and stay there. She feels
Okay,
safe in water.
Illuine makes a very skillful like float and just goes head first into the water.
And that's all my turn.
Alrighty.
Don't worry, we'll deal with him. He says, rolling his eyes heavenward.
This one here goes to attack Rosalind but misses.
Oh, they can miss.
Then apparently so, yeah. This one goes for Kraken. Also misses.
Nice.
That one's dead. Dead. Kraken, your turn.
I was gonna swing my axe and hit the one that's heading towards.
Got one attached to me, haven't I?
Oh, I'll get that one off you again then.
Are you attacking the? Are you attacking it or?
I'm gonna
you just
shave it again.
go on and roll your attack then. It's a hit. For 17, so you, I think it's the bottom one that was attached to you, wasn't it? This one? No, it wasn't. It was this one. It's this one. Sorry.
Where was it attached?
Well, I would let you. I'll let you hit that anyway because it was actually technically on the same square as her, so it's fine.
Yeah, but whereabouts was it attached?
My arm.
Her
It's on my
arm.
shoulder.
You're gonna have the smoothest arms.
Yeah. The axe shaves all the wispy female hair off your arm and also the bug at the same time.
I'm just gonna stare at it for a bit like, huh.
Fucking sweat pours off Lorea's face.
Oh, I
You
should
could
have
have
been a
braver
barber.
bonus than that.
Lorea, your turn.
I'm gonna use the disengage action.
Okay.
I can't take another hit like that. I'm gonna bound back here, and I'm going to bonus a healing word myself.
As she backs away, I'm just gonna like wave my arms and rah. I'm not raging, but I'm getting their attention so they don't follow.
Alright, you heal yourself. Or 7. Alright. Anything else?
That's me.
Okay.
I'm just gonna quickly be right back. I apologize.
Yeah, go on. So this one next to you again, Kraken. He wants your blood. But he doesn't get it. Well, you bat him away again. That one's dead. Rosalind.
Right, I'm going to do Booming Blade and attack this one with my spear.
What kind of blade does Rosalind have, sorry? A spear. Okie dokie. Can you describe how that spear would look to me? Because I would imagine she doesn't have like some kind of like tribal spear or nothing.
I didn't really think of it.
Okay. We'll just say it's like a metal
Sorry.
pole. And no, it's all right. I thought you might. I just wanted to give you the chance in case you thought of it. So it's a hit. And you kind of swing your metal spear around in the air and just you bat this bug out. It just goes as it connects with your weapon. You splat it.
Nice.
Anything else?
That's all for me.
Okay. It's dead. It's dead. That one's dead. Athena. I mean, sorry, Elira.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack the one to the right of Kraken
Okay.
because I'm fighting, so I've got advantage.
Sorry, on Kraken's right or on our right?
On the right of the map,
Got you, yeah. Okay. Got you.
the one that's not got advantage, not
Right.
got fairy fire.
Okay.
But
Well,
I'm-
you have
I'm
advantage
hidden.
anyway, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm going for it.
Yeah. Sure. Go ahead.
So
Alrighty, another bolt appears from a bush, flies across the map, and just shaves this bug out the sky. Another one down.
Ah, nice
Left.
shot.
I'm gonna hide again.
Alright, yeah, go ahead. Roll your stealth. You are snug in the bush.
Ah, where'd she go?
Eloine?
Okay. I'm just trying to see if this. Yeah, this is the one. She dives out of the water and quickly casts a simple firebolt on this one.
Okay, it's a hit. Roll your damage. Okie dokie, you're a small sliver of fire bursts out of Eloine's hands, and it just incinerates the bug out the sky. They're all dead. Well done.
Yay!
You survived the insect swarm.
You know what? I almost didn't.
You almost didn't. Oh, hang on. Does everyone still want the fanfare, by the way, or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hang on then. Everyone likes this fanfare, don't they? Sense
What's
of
the fanfare?
a fanfare like a victory
Oh.
sound, like a victory song.
Yeah, we always want that.
Okay.
If you play Final Fantasy, you get it a lot more.
You do.
Oh, you stole it for Final Fantasy.
It's from Final Fantasy, yeah.
You thief.
I'm sure we won't tell them.
No, we won't. We won't tell Square Enix I'm doing that though. There you go. So, alrighty. So, after you've managed to get rid of this swarm of insects.
Right, the one that got scorched, I pick up and start eating. I shout out to the others, "We should collect these. We can have them for dinner."
Is everyone okay?
Yes.
Just
See a
like,
few bite marks in Lorea's arms.
Let me heal you, Captain.
It's quite alright. I'll be fine.
Well, if you say so.
The wounds are kind of scabbed over at the moment, but yeah. Go and make sure that there's none of them left, please.
Very well. I do. Sorry.
I bang the big body with my axe. Any more in there?
Would you mind helping them out, Elira, please?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if you, as far as harvesting creatures goes, that will always be a survival check if you want to harvest a creature, and then I'll tell you what you managed to harvest. Alongside your roll.
I think we should do that. I was thinking
Okay.
those spikes could be good building materials.
I'm excellent at survival.
Alright, go for it then.
I've rolled it.
Right, let's see.
Oh.
So that's a what? So, well, who's gonna start hacking away then? Are we gonna give that to Kraken or Elira?
Kraken.
Kraken.
To be honest, I'm used to servants bringing stuff.
Yeah, probably. So Kraken, you use your axe to start hacking away. You managed to get some armor plating from this thing. So
Oh, shit.
they're like thick, bony plates, spikes, like fused bone and so on. So
I find some elf hairs.
elf hairs. So Kraken. You can add that to your inventory. 2 of them. All right.
Yep, done.
Okie dokie. Anybody else want to do anything here?
I just want to help get Illoween out of the water now that everyone's left.
I typed to you. I wanted to talk to Fish. If you see it, I don't know.
Ah, I wait. Oh, you looking at what these little fish that are going past?
Yes, she will try to find the biggest one, and I have ability that I can actually speak to them. Then I don't understand what they say back, to be fair, but hold on,
Can
where
you
is
link
it?
this ability to me, please?
Yes, I'm doing this now. Yes, that's the one thing.
Fishy friend.
Let's see. I quite like how you can communicate simple ideas to any beast that has a swimming speed. It can understand your words, though you have no special ability to understand it in return. Okay, so what are you saying to this fish then?
As it swims past, she will be like, "Oh, excuse me, hello,"
The fish
and
kind
she.
of the fish kind of stops in its tracks and kind of like swims around in a circle to face you.
Oh, hi. You see, we are new here, and we landed on this island, and we are so hungry, and we're looking for supplies. Is there anything useful in the river that you could maybe show me that I could use? Please?
The fish bobs down to the bottom of the surface and bobs back up with kind of like it looks like ice. So it kind of has this like small stone in its mouth that it kind of holds out to your hand.
She puts the hand so the fish can drop it there.
Okay, the fish puts the thing in your hand and swims off really fast. You have in your hand what looks like ice. It looks like a very small, like, jagged crystal. It's completely clear and it feels really, really cold.
Does it melt?
No, it doesn't melt when you pick it up.
When the fish swims off, by the way, she says, "Thank you." Does she feel any kind of magic coming from this crystal?
Not just from picking it up, no.
Okay, in that case, she would notice her sister and be like, "Look what I got!"
That's very nice, Illy. Come on up.
Okay. She climbs up. Do you want me to roll for this?
No, you're right. It's not very difficult to climb out.
Okay.
So the 3 of you having watched Kraken dismantle a dinosaur with his axe.
Was there any meat salvageable from this body as well?
No, the meat was the meat was too badly damaged.
Okay, but the bats, the insect things, how about them?
They're only very small, by the way. They're tiny creatures. So like, yeah, I mean, some of them that you just utterly annihilated.
Okay.
It would be similar to trying to eat a blue bottle after you've hit it with a newspaper.
Oh.
Only obviously, I'd love to see you kill a blue bottle with an axe in real life. That'd be fantastic.
They do a lot of damage for blue bottles.
They're special blue bottles from Tuania. Alrighty. So, what's next, everybody?
Guys, I need to go and check on something.
Yeah, go on. Oh wait, was that in real life or not?
I
think
think it
that's
was
in
real
real
life.
life.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, okay. Go ahead then.
Well, I think we should go back to camp and rest.
That sounds good to me.
So we can find any canteens or anything. Come fill it up with some water.
Yeah, I will fill my water skin.
From the river, yeah?
Hmm.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
gonna make sure that I've got enough water as well.
I don't know why I have that, because I don't need to drink, but I do.
Just in case you get a dry mouth.
Hmm.
You should try tasting it. It's the best taste of water I've ever had.
I take a sip.
It's the best tasting water you've also ever had. As
Wow.
it goes down your mechanical throat, it feels unbelievable. Your gears have never felt so greased.
Wonderful.
That's exactly how you describe it. Wonderful water.
What is this, Phil?
Birds.
Can you make them bigger, please?
It's not Dasani water then.
No. Imagine there's not an orc riding the back of it though. It's just the bird, alright?
Okay.
It's
they
Peckham
huge?
Spring.
They're big. They're quite big bird. They're Kraken size.
Oh, I lift up then.
Peckham Spring water.
So are you all heading back to the beach, are you? Is that what you want to
Yes.
do?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so you head back to the
Okay.
beach. The professor and the cook, Christoph and Edward, they're still tidying up and working on the camp, but the camp isn't fully built yet. Oh, yeah. That was quick, you weren't gone long. Ooh, Rosalind, you've taken a bit of a beating there.
Yes, we ran into some of the locals.
Are you alright?
It's quite alright, thank you. Would you
What
like
kind
some
of locals?
water?
Did you get any pictures, any samples?
No, they were just these weird insect things.
Have you seen them before?
No,
Did you do a drawing or anything?
no.
Did you take any of the flying insects? Oh, I need to get my notebook.
I did actually
We
bring.
were a bit busy.
I still actually had hold of the crispy one, and I just throw it at him.
Ooh, what the hell is this?
That's one of the mosquitoes that attacked us.
Ooh. He starts to make notes about this thing. Interesting. And he pulls like a vial from inside his coat pocket and drops this crisped bug into it and then corks it, puts it back in. Look, specimen number 1. See, look, we've already started well, everybody.
Would you like some water?
Would I like some water? I'd love some water. That's very generous of you, princess.
Yeah, we
I
found a
offered
stream.
him a drink from my water skin.
So the professor takes a big gulp from your water. Ooh, that is the most wonderful water I've ever tasted. My God. And he gets another vial out from inside his pocket and pours a little bit of water out your canteen into this. Yes, and he starts to make little notes on that now as well.
Sorry, I've just got to let the dog out.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll still be listening.
All right.
There's a massive carcass around there as well.
Ooh, what did it look like?
Big, massive lizard thing.
A big lizard thing. Any more detail? Did you manage to take anything from it?
Now I've got a couple of scales here.
Ooh, armor plating. God, look at the bone density on that. God, you can see the professor's been completely distracted from camp building now, and he just kind of sits on the floor looking at these armor plates that you've given him, like making sketches of them and like touching them and poking them with his like little pencil and everything. My God, this is a gold mine.
First things first, Professor. Finish the camp and then you can have a study.
All right. Roll a persuasion, please, Kraken. All right. Okay, Kraken. All right.
Plenty of time.
Come on, Christian Sand. Let's get.
Before he goes away, she also wants to speak to him.
Yes, Eloine?
Well, I actually have something more interesting to show you, if you're curious.
Oh?
Yes. So, look at this. And she tries to like kind of build a lot of mystery about it and shows him the crystal.
Oh. May I touch it?
Okay, but only touching.
He holds his hand out for you to drop it in.
She puts gently in.
Oh my god, it's cold. It's like
I know.
ice. But it's not wet. It's like it is wet, but it stays wet. It
It's
doesn't
brilliant.
melt.
I know.
Oh, interesting. May I keep it?
Why? It's mine. The fish gave it to me.
Of course, if you want it back, just please be careful with it. It may be worth something.
Oh. Well, I suppose. Maybe. Okay, you have it.
Thank you.
Paul, we didn't thank you properly for arriving us here. You know, the ship wasn't actually your fault, I think. It's kind of happened, and we never say thank you, and we didn't really pay you for telling us about this island. So there you go, there's a crystal for you. From me, and my sister, and our friends.
Oh, well, thank you, Eloina. It's very generous of you. I'll do some studies and see if I can work out what it does.
Sounds good.
It's made of. Now, I should really get back to helping Christoph build the camp.
Any sign of the
You go
others
ahead,
yet?
do you need help?
No, you continue your explorations.
Sounds good.
No, none of the others have been back to... No one's been back to camp yet. We haven't managed to find anyone.
Okay, so we let them know the location of the stream, the water supply.
Thank you. We'll be sure to explore once we finish building camp here.
Also, I'll let Christoph know there's some
careful.
birds there as well. That could be some good cooking.
Oh, well, if anyone can draw a picture or anything like that, or even maybe capture one and bring them back here for us to have a look at, that would be most excellent.
Well, do you have an implement with which one could draw a picture?
I absolutely do. Are you good at drawing, dear?
Well, I'm alright, I suppose. She does have proficiency in calligrapher's supplies. I know that's like writing rather than drawing, but
That's fine. It'll do. He passes you. He passes you like quite a large notebook, and some like charcoal kind of sticks. Here, you should be able to do a decent enough drawing with that.
alright. I will draw a picture of the birds.
When you take this drawing set off him, you have a small flashback of you being stood next to an elderly woman who you would know as is it? I can't remember her name now. Constance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have yourself stood next to Constance as she's having her portrait done by some kind of artist.
Oh, gosh.
Not like Titanic style with her boobies out and everything, just a normal
No,
portrait.
right. Yeah, I didn't imagine that.
Just wants to clarify that
Okay, cool.
nothing like that.
Yep, I'm glad we cleared that one up.
Good. Hey, are you okay?
Oh, yes, I just remembered something.
Anything interesting?
Yes. I was next to a friend having her portrait drawn.
Must have been a very rich friend. Only the rich and famous can afford that kind of thing. Anyway, back to camp. And the professor goes off, and him and Christoph are kind of wandering around, picking stuff up and trying to find implements. So, what are you guys doing now?
Go on, guys. Let's head back in. See if we can find the others. Or some food.
Back to adventure.
You're heading back into the path
Yeah.
again?
I'm back now. Sorry.
Alright. Back to the path.
Were we able to have like a short rest at all at the camp? Or
You
no?
can, sorry, yeah, you can have a short rest there if you want to, yeah.
Yeah. To heal back a
But you
little.
won't be able to long rest there until the
No.
camp's built.
I just wanted to roll a hit.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to do anything with a short rest, go ahead.
What do you mean? If anyone wants to do anything?
Well, if you want to roll a hit dice or or anything like that, then feel free.
Ah, okay.
But if you haven't lost any health or anything, or if there's anything you want to do on a short rest, like I don't know, sharpen your weapons, clean, something you specifically want to do.
I wanted to see if there was
or
a
if you
net
get
in the wreckage that I could use.
Say again, sorry.
I wanted to see if there was a net in the wreckage I could use.
You still have your nets, by the way.
Do I? Okay.
You didn't lose it. No, you didn't lose anything on yourselves when you crashed here.
Oh,
The only thing you lost was the ship.
What about my bucket with a hole in?
You gave it to Eloine, didn't you?
The cook, right?
No, the
Oh,
cook.
the cook. The cook has your bucket with a hole in, yeah.
He still has it.
He still has
I'm
that.
impressed.
What a cook, eh?
Mhm.
Alright, so once you've had your short rest, you can all... did you say something as well, Elira?
I was just going to say some classes get spell slots back on a short rest.
Oh, yeah, they do, yeah.
I don't know if any of ours do, but
I think specifically Warlock, maybe.
yeah.
And Wizards can use Arcane Recovery, can't they, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so yeah, you're back at the fork in the road. There's the path that obviously leads down where the big birds are drinking from the river and trying to catch the fish. The corpse of the giant lizard is down there. Or there's the path leading upwards.
Well, our objective is still food, so potentially try and take the bird. So,
Eloine, why don't you go have a word with one? See if it'll come back willingly.
Speak with birds on the fish.
No, the bird.
Yes. Whoa,
you know what?
I can speak to bird.
Tell you what, can we try and ambush one?
Okay, how do you want to do that?
Well, Elira's very good at shooting from being hidden. So if she can draw its attention, shooting so it runs this way, we can then jump on one with a net and then, pack it.
If I shoot an arrow at it, it might die.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Now we got dinner.
Okay,
Like-
what's the distance?
I think it depends if you're using a short bow or your hand crossbow.
Let's see.
I give her
Where's the short
inspiration.
bow? Short bow is. Was it a hand crossbow?
That was the crossbow that you looted was a hand crossbow, yeah.
All right, because you put light crossbow in the chat.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was the same thing. I like crossbow's fine if you want to do it like that.
Yeah. They've both got 80-foot range.
Yeah, fine. Then if it's within 80 feet, then yeah, you can roll your damage.
Okay. With or without advantage?
You can have it with advantage here since it's unaware of you.
Okay.
All right, so Elira lines up a shot. Fires. The crossbow bolt nails the bird right in the haunch, but doesn't quite kill it. The bird makes a squealing sound and starts to run round in circles, pouring with blood. And the other birds now have turned around. They're agitated now, but they haven't seen you yet. They don't know where the crossbow bolt came from.
Oh, I feel so mean. Do we have to kill them?
Yes,
I mean,
it's food.
I get with you. Ah, poor thing.
Put the injured one out of his misery.
I'm gonna hide behind this post.
Okie
We're
dokie.
sitting there like,
Stealth check.
I'm actually
The
hiding.
birds are starting to calm down a little bit now, but one of them's this one's very agitated. You doing fire another one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fire another one. Okay.
Yeah, if you want to, yeah. Alrighty. So this one again connects with this one connects with the throat of that bird and it hits the deck dead. However, the other two birds saw where that arrow came from.
I'm gonna hide again.
Okay.
A Kraken ready? I've got the net for one.
I see them approaching and I just point at it in the hiding behind the rail or whatever it is.
Jump!
She shot you. Here they come.
Net!
Before they get too close, I dive off the ledge that I'm on and swing down with my axe straight into an attack.
Which one?
The closest one.
Close.
Okie dokie. Roll your damage then. Again with advantage. She didn't know you were there, so you can roll again.
Do I get to roll as well? So I just jump in.
Oh!
Oh god, I don't think I need.
Ooh.
Go ahead. Roll your damage. Roll your crit damage.
Hang on, because there's a thing here where...
Oh.
Is that crit?
It's another D12, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to roll another.
I think it was.
Wait, roll another one.
Yeah.
Roll. Yeah. Roll.
Just a
Roll.
D12.
Right. So
Oh.
as you. So 12. Yeah. Okay. So
Oh,
actually,
that should be a 6. Yeah, sorry.
sorry. Say again.
That added the strength again, so it's
Yeah.
actually 6.
The whole damage is 12 and 6, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it's really unfortunate. Your axe connects and almost severs
Where-
the head off this bird, but doesn't quite kill it.
Wait, I'm confused here. What's the 12 and 6 that you're on about?
So you crit, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you crit didn't roll into your 12, so you rolled a 1d12 again, but it added your strength, but it shouldn't have. So it rolled your 1d12, which give you a 6, but then added your strength, which makes it 11, but it shouldn't have added the strength
Oh, right.
for the crit.
But I also have an ability now called Savage Attack. So when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon attack, you can roll one of the weapon's damage die one additional time and add it to the extra damage of the critical hit.
Oh.
1 second, can you link that, please? When you score a critical hit with a melee weapon attack, you can roll one of the weapon's damage dice one additional time.
Yeah.
And add it to the... Okay, so roll it again then.
It's a D12.
Okay. So yeah, you sever the head of this huge blue bird completely clean off its body as it runs and drops to the floor, just skids to a halt, just dead.
Dinner time!
The last bird panics and starts to run round in a circle.
I cast Firebolt.
Wow. Okay, go on. It's a hit. So yeah, your firebolt connects with the bird, hitting it for 3 damage.
Can I run up to it with the net?
Yeah, go on. Roll your net. It's a hit. Roll a damage. It's a 3. So
It's restrained.
Yeah, you throw the net over it so it's restrained. It's running round with like dragging Larea with it at the minute.
I run over and grab the net as well to help restrain it. Will you take this one back for the professor?
Roll as a strength, please, Kraken. See if you manage to keep hold of it. Okay, good enough. Yeah, so you grab hold of the net as well, which means Larea isn't being flung round in the air anymore. However, the bird is still is still quite active. It's still quite healthy.
That's okay. The professor will like it. Tie its feet up with some rope or something.
Alrighty. So you're dragging the live one back to the professor.
I'll come back
Okay.
for the other one. If you drag that one, then we could grab one of the dead ones altogether.
Mhm.
So is someone dragging a dead one back? You say?
Well, I could probably.
Yeah.
It's about my size, so I could probably throw one on my shoulder and help drag one of the others. So I'll throw the live one over my shoulder.
Don't forget the live one is going to be
Sorry.
kicking and screaming, and
Yeah,
I don't think you'd be able to throw it over your shoulder.
Sorry.
So I would say, if you want to focus on the live one, you'll only be able to deal with that. But I would say if you got the two dead ones, you'd probably be able to carry both of them.
I'll grab the dead ones. You sort the live one out, guys.
Okay.
Guys, I'm so sorry to do this to you, but my character would have to say that, so apologies. Oh, we are so mean. We just came over here, and the first thing we do, we kill everything. We kill 2 birds, even though one is enough to fit all of us. And now we captured this
And you
one
see
after
their
they got
beaks. They would kill us if they could.
They
And
couldn't
we need
attack
food.
us. They were minding their own business, and we kill everything. We
Well,
already
this is
They
Oh,
destroyed
were
I-
nature
attacking us.
because we attacked first. They weren't doing
Yeah,
anything.
but I can't argue
We
with
need
that.
to eat.
I'm like, no turkey for Halloween.
This is just mean. We had a chance to start a new life here, make it better, and we make it like always, like we always do. We just ruin everything. She's really upset about this, but she's still going to eat that.
Oh.
Are you done?
Still gotta
We
eat
need
it.
help here.
Sorry, Tio?
Yeah, she's been quite rude actually. So she said, "Are you done? So we need help over here."
Fine. What do you want me to do?
Hold this. She gives us some rope. Try to tie it round there. We can get this thing to not fight so much.
Fine. She kind of rolls her eyes, but that's anyway because you told her so.
Christoph,
Alright,
some
so
for ya.
you managed to drag the two. Oh, wow. Thank you. Gee, my God, it'll take me the rest of the evening to carve these up.
should keep us fed for a few days.
Absolutely.
Oh, Professor, we got one for you as well.
I see. It's very much alive and kicking. Tie it down somewhere, please.
We help him.
Professor,
Yes, darling.
you know, I gave you this crystal. So, as your favorite companion so far, is there any chance that you wouldn't kill the bird? I feel very mean for killing it, even though I didn't kill them.
I'm not going to kill it, Eloine. I need to study it, dear.
You promise?
I promise I won't kill it. If it attacks me, it will probably win anyway.
Well, you be careful, but if you don't have to, please don't kill it.
I won't kill it, I promise you, Eloine. That's not what we're here for.
Exactly my point, thank you.
So you tie the bird down.
Yo ho, tie the bird down.
Interesting. Alright. Since it's 22:36, we'll stop there. Alright.
Dun dun dun.
So congratulations, you made it to the island.
Yay!
He's supposed to.
You lost your ship, however, you can, hopefully you'll find your compatriots somewhere along the way. You've got some food already. You've been bitten by insects like you're on any tropical holiday.
And of course, it's always me, both in real life and in game.
Does that happen in real life?
Oh yes,
Aw.
I'm still alive.
So, Rosalind's had a bit of a memory shard recovered there. Eloine's having a sulk, again, just like real life.
Ah, so mean.
Sorry. One thing before we went. Kraken, just roll me a survival, please.
Oh god. Why, what have I done now?
You wanted
Is
wood.
he?
You
Oh,
wanted
sorry.
wood before, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you managed to just you managed to find a few twigs on your travels, which you bring back to camp and just deposit.
I totally forgot
Did you?
about
Sorry, what were you saying there, Rosalind?
Oh, I was just asking what he was doing and if I could help.
He was just picking up twigs and bits of wood, I
Yeah.
think, as you were
I
going.
thought he might have been tying up the bird.
Oh, I've tied the bed up already.
Good.
So we might need a spark to make a cooking fire for Christoph.
I can provide one of those.
Excellent. So I think you've all had a pretty good session there. There's some memory back for Rosalind, some treasures for Eloine. You clearly remain the captain, Larea.
I'm
Somehow.
in trouble when I get back to see my dad.
Oh,
Kraken's smashed up some stuff, and Elira basically saved you from the Novellian Royal Navy.
yes.
Yeah.
We just
Alright.
rolled with it, like, yep, nope.
What about my glory?
I told about your glory. I said you got treasure.
Okay then. I didn't mention me.
I did mention you.
Okay, that's good.
How could I forget?
No, I don't know.
Alrighty.
That was
So
a really good session, guys.
yeah, good session. Very well done. And we'll be back next Thursday. We can go back to normal time next Thursday if you like. This was just a one-off starting at 7:30. So back to 7:45 if you can. You know, you can't make it till 8. Like, at least we can get the recap out the way within that first 15 minutes. It just feels like it gives us a little bit longer to stabilise the session if we just start 15 minutes earlier. But no worries if you can't make it. Just let me know.
Yep.
Alrighty. Right, excellent session, and I'll see you all shortly.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Thank you
Thanks again,
guys.
Phil. Thanks
Bye,
everyone.
everybody.
Bye.
Right, bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye,
Okay.
Maddie.
Good night, gents. Sleep well. Right, guys. That
You
is
still there?
I am. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. How was my idea for dealing with the Navy?
Work the treats. Work the treats. Though thankfully the disguise, that role for the disguise was amazing. I rolled a crit on the
You got this-
performance.
You got a disguise kit?
No, Eloine disguised me.
Oh, right.
Disguised me as a lady, dressed me up, and then I had to do a performance, and I rolled a nat 20. So the Commodore didn't have a bloody clue.
I had more prepared in my mind for, not just the political incident stuff. I had loads of stuff rattling around in my head for that conversation.
Yeah, we got lucky there. Unfortunately, we didn't get lucky about saving the ship, though.
I don't think we stood a chance.
I don't know if some of the roles that we got earlier were quite nice. If we'd had them during the whole storm situation.
No, I mean, the fact that we were having to succeed on a majority of 5 rolls each round, and each round it was getting harder, and we had to succeed at 4 rounds. That I think we were going to lose the ship no matter what.
Yeah, it could have actually been the last 2 rounds though. Could have been easier, as the storm subsides and we getting closer. But we'll never know.
Maybe. No, we just got a bloody headache from it. We've all probably got concussion.
Quite possible. So we'll have to ask about that if we've still got the headaches next session.
Yeah.
Or did the drink from the nice stream cleared it all up, or has it subsided as we've gone through the day.
But yeah, when I was planning that conversation with the Commodore, I didn't expect him to say you got to go to port.
Yeah.
That threw me a little bit at the beginning.
Yeah, that was a bit confusing there. I'm sure that's going to come back to bite us at some point.
Yeah.
Or bite his ass. Why was he
And
doing
then
that?
our captain was a bit in his face to start off with. It's like, no, don't antagonize him. I've got a sweet talking. But it worked out, so that's the main thing. And no interviews for staff, so that was good.
Yeah, we need to find the rest of our crew.
Yeah.
We're 4 people down. Well, four crew members down.
Yeah, but one of them's a creepy warforged that his previous crew were scared of him.
True.
And then there's Honey.
Honey Fry, who's going to be pissed off that his ship's gone. I hope he's managed to save his lantern. And the Birdman, who...
Yeah, I don't know. Birdman was kind of a
Don't say a red herring.
no. We had that when you were catching the fish. The fish were red. I nearly said red herring. But no, the Birdman was what? Not man overboard, but I mean he was. But
I don't know. I reckon he's got a role to play still.
I was willing to open that coffin.
Yeah, so was I. But unfortunately, I've got a thing in me thing where my loyalty is to Captain first and everything else second. So whatever Captain says goes.
Yeah, it wouldn't have taken much to persuade me to pick the lock, but but it was a bit creepy. Right, I've got to create a new character for the other campaign.
Why? You did. Oh, one sec. Right, guys, episode 3 is over. Join us again next Thursday. Yeah, for episode 4. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button or follow button. I'll see you in the next one. Good night.